I'm trying to set up the other one. I know I got you at a weird angle. Hold on. Hi. Oh, I was like, I don't normally, I'm like, those glasses look weird. I'm trying to figure out. Hey, Sheldon. Now I can see so much better. I'm trying to figure out. I like that I have this option. Whoa. Whoa. Guys like the bubbles? Dance, 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 dance. I'm trying to get it to work on my other computer. Good morning. So retro. Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I can't get this to work. Hi, bud.
Like a vase inside my cup?
Huh?
Like a vase inside my cup? I was trying to use that.
You were trying to use what, the cup?
Yeah. I was like a vase in it.
Yeah. No, you like way too high. Yeah, it's grandma's.
Oh, I'll use this one.
Huh?
I'll use this one.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we have solo cups down here. Alright. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My hair's all over the place. Wind is whipping today. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I really wanted the other one. It keeps going to, wanna shut my door and you get a minute, bud? It keeps going to morning.
Mom, Sheldon already left. Should I ever come back in there and shut it? Yeah.
Or he can walk around out there with you. I don't care.
Just for a little bit. So you want me to crack the door or something?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Just shut the bathroom door. I don't want him walking in there. Thank you. It had like an update, so every time I go to use it, it wants to like use my webcam, and I don't have a webcam. I mean, it's somewhere. I have one somewhere. I don't know why it keeps doing it. It's incredibly frustrating. I have like a lack of energy today. I did fix all my cards. I know you guys were probably like, you said you were gonna do it with me. But Mia was in the mood to help me. She just kind of like, all right, you want to bring Sheldon in here?
Sure.
And shut my door and leave Max out there? Because he's just all over the place right now. So, leave Rian back in here. I guess you can leave him in here. Play with Sheldon. Love you. So, hey, I got all my cards out of that and like in a box now. You got TikTok. Can you tell me your username? Yeah, I don't remember. I always forget I have it too. I'm on my phone right now, so. Hey, Kaden. Hey, bud. Hey, Cade. What's my username on TikTok?
I don't know what your username is.
Can you look?
Mom, I don't have you added.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have me on his TikTok. I'll have to do that. Just add you. Same username. Bookmark bells. I was on there the other day and I cried for hours. They have all the videos, Kat. They have all the videos of like soldiers coming home. And I normally watch those on YouTube. Good morning. So I was like super excited about that. So I'm gonna back you up a little. I just feel like you're like wicked close to me right now. It's Quartz 77. 477? Maybe, yeah. You'll see me on it. I don't know how you search for people. Oh, you found me. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to search for people on there. So there's that. So now I have all these decks that I haven't used in a long time, and I cleansed them all. So I swapped out what was on my I went to those. So, and I got called to this deck last night when me and Mia were fixing everything. And go figure, it's like a tiny deck. It's like this. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? So this is the deck I'm gonna use. I want to use that one too. We haven't used that in a while. So I think I'll clarify with these. I'll probably do a couple. Sheldon, you finding your way in there? You finding your way in there? I also have my past life deck. I know you guys want a past life reading. We'll do that at some point, maybe tomorrow. I missed these. I haven't used these in a long time. Max is trying to get out. So, what is it, week of the 15th? Is it 16th today? Oh shit, is it already the 17th? Let's just do the next 48 hours. Current energy. I guess however long it lingers with you, you know. So, current energy, give or take a day or two. Well, I don't know if I should be saying that. I don't do timeless readings. I mean, I know I can't. I don't. So we have courage. So, energy of courage. That was big on Patreon, wasn't it? One reading was like, courage, 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 strength, 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 strength. So, I'm not surprised that that's out. That was family. I don't know if it was already like that. Oh, see, these things like, I haven't had fun with you in a long time. So, that sounded really weird out of my mouth. What was that, Pinocchio? I haven't had fun with you in a long time. I don't even do characteristic voices. That's strange. So I don't know what that brought you to. But we have the Death card. Come on, everybody's dancing with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby. We have gifts. Let's get one more. So the courage to walk away, the courage to start something new. It's weird because this gifts is usually like a spiritual or something going on, but I don't know if you're given gifts, if it's somebody's birthday, if somebody wants to gift you, because that's bringing me to like a different type of gift. Unless, I mean, I could be wrong. I'll go in and clarify. It could just be, you know, your gift, whatever you're good at. Some of you could have went through, or you're starting something like a, I don't know, it could even be like a journey and you're just discovering gifts. So we have life and beginnings. Both the dancers came out here. So like I said, it's kind of ironic, the beginning of life. I just kind of picked up, well, what I picked up on is like the beginning of a journey. So this is like a brand new, everybody's doing a brand new dance now. So this is like a brand new you, a brand new idea. some of you, like right off the rip, this is definitely spiritual, whether it's a journey or, gosh, I haven't used these cards in so long. They're talking to me, they're talking to me. So I don't know if you're just starting something spiritual, you're just starting life again, because you have courage, death, gifts. The gifts is like, let's see if I can clarify with this. Tell me about gifts. And then we have beginnings, and then we have life, right? So an old cycle has ended, but this is like new. I mean, death, beginnings, and life. Like this is like, I don't know if something's going to come at you out of the blue where it literally alters a new chapter in your life. We got the shaman, we got song. And then fear at the bottom of the deck. So, and then foresight. Oh, see, yeah, again, some of you just starting something, a journey, and whether you're even aware of it, just like a new chapter. Tell me about gifts real quick. Oh, I'm not used to this deck. It's little too. Queen of Pentacles. So it is, and then the Queen of Cups down here. So it is something going on with the feminine. So for those who are going a spiritual route, maybe you're just discovering new gifts. Maybe they're saying you are a gift. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. So come on, do the locomotion with me. Yeah, hello. That's a little too much. Queen of Pentacles, please. Ace of Swords. I mean, that's definitely clarity. So in some decks, it's a new beginning. So something's going on with the feminine here, and it's saying, like, use your gifts. You know, like, could it be a gift of music? Could you have a beautiful voice? So that message is for somebody who clearly wants to start something in a spiritual way, or I guess it doesn't even have to be a spiritual way. It could just be you starting something and you're just terrific at it. Got the Six of Pentacles. That's like another gift. So you might physically be getting a gift. Someone could take you out to dinner, give you a gift. All right, so let's go to courage. What's the courage about? To me, it's just to move forward because you have literally, like I said, the Death card and beginnings of a new life. So you got the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So either this is somebody looking at the feminine energy, or this is the feminine being like, fuck this shit. So, see, it's not the feminine energy. It's more like somebody's trying to make a decision, but is completely like my way. Max, you're freaking driving me ape shit right now. So I don't know who's around you. But somebody needs the courage. So I don't know if they're thinking like, okay, see, we got the world. So that's another ending like death. But their son, the sun. So they're seeing some type of long-term situation with you. With the wheel here, it's just like they're torn. This is somebody who wants to be in control of a situation. How they do things, how they make their own decision. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Three of Swords. So the masculine is extremely hurt right now with the King of Wands. So the masculine's hurting. They're disappointed. Four of Swords, trying to heal from a situation. Strength. So I don't know if they're getting themselves out of a situation. Walking away from something. I feel a lot of like regret here, how something went down. But also needs to, I guess the more of the story here would be like move forward, because you got death, you got life, you got new beginnings. So I think you just feel defeated, you're down and out, you're disappointed, you're heartbroken about how something went. Tell me about the Three of Swords. I'm surprised this energy isn't backing off right now. Like they're trying to hide how they feel. The Knight of Wands. So somebody maybe came in and out real quick, or there was some type of message, or this is somebody who, this type of energy is just, you know, go, 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 go. With the King of Cups. So you are dealing with a king, but like, it's the way they're going about something. They definitely have feelings in a situation here. But I don't know if you guys, if you're feminine, you were dealing with somebody who was like in and out, in and out. Let's see what they were doing with this in and out. Got the Hierophant. So off and on relationships, trying to make decisions. With the Seven of Swords. Yeah, like lies. Nine of Swords. So there's some karma catching up to masculine energy too. This was somebody who was in and out of a relationship, not making decisions, lying, backstabbing, you know, making excuses. This is the energy of like, it needs to be in my control. And it didn't work. So there is a little bit of dose of karma here for the masculine. Because it's the way they went about something, manipulating, lies, games. Some of you straight up narcissist. But they're feeling it. So there's a message for someone. Tell me about this Death card. Six of Wands. So, is that ego? Tell me about the Six of Wands.
Hi, Sheldon.
You got the Hermit. Yeah, so this is somebody, either you or them, they're straight up just like, They want to win in a situation. They want control of a situation. And I don't know if it ended or this is like a rebirth, the death of the ego. And then it's placed with the Hermit, right? So, like, somebody definitely has to do some inner work here. I mean, there's no question. And this energy here is not saying anything, especially with the moon. So this person, whoever this is for, I mean, I'm sure it's all correlating, but whoever this energy is for is like extremely emotional. It's like, but you want a new start with the Fool and the Chariot. So it's only a matter of time before you push through this. Now, we do have a woman here in the middle. Something about a gift. I don't know what type of gift it is. It could be a spiritual gift. It could be good at yapping. Who knows? This is actually pulling me to, I posted something on Snapchat today. It was a meme, and it was like, Talon, you watching? I took it from her snap. It was like, imagine if that person was actually sent to you for a blessing. It's something along like those lines or something, right? So I don't know if like, she just posted it last night and I screenshotted it and I put it on my story today. So I don't know if you're a blessing in someone's life. I mean, you two would each be each other's blessings at some point. I mean, this doesn't look like that. So I don't really know what's going on here. I just got pulled to that meme. So it's almost like I feel like this energy right here, there's some type of blessing, there's some type of gift coming your way. I think some of you learned a lesson here dealing with this masculine, because this was a masculine that was playing games, narcissistic, manipulating, lies, wanted the control, wanted it their way, headstrong. They're dealing with their own shit apparently. I don't know if they're heartbroken over you. I think this is just, to be honest with you, I think this is karma. The way something went down. This was somebody who was in and out, didn't put effort into something, could have had an affair, could have been cheating, because you got the Seven of Swords with the Hierophant. So it's almost like I think the ladies here learned some type of lesson. I don't know if this energy is going to turn around and be like, yada yada, that's up to you on what you guys are going to do if this energy comes back around, because they are having like a tower experience. I don't know if they had a close to a near-death experience that put something into perspective here. This is a very spiritual read, so the next read I'll do, probably not so much. It's because I chose the shaman cards, right? But all good. I haven't done a read like this in a while. So this could be a karmic situation over here, with going on with the masculine. The women, it looks like you possibly disengaged. You got clarity whether you took it from their end or not. I think you just drew a line in the sand for your own peace. Yeah, see, purification. So this masculine is going through something. So I don't know if they're going to come back your way or not, or this is just who you were dealing with. But it's telling me in a way like this is a massive purge and cleansing type thing. Chances are this was whoever you were dealing with, because I don't think they have any clue on who they were dealing with on a spiritual level. Masculine energy over here. A little more information. So masculine's going through something big. We got outdated thinking, conditioning, playing events over and over. So this is somebody who constantly is just like, I did this, I did that. Yeah, looking at your photographs, missing you, nostalgia. So this is, and then we have I like you. So there's a couple, you don't go from like heartbreaking and all this to like someone likes you, right? So there's obviously something else going on there. Yeah, like not today, not dealing with it, avoiding. So yeah, no boundaries, still angry. So you're still dealing with somebody here. The masculine's still dealing with a situation that has to do with the past. somehow you were probably involved. They do like you, for whoever that message is for. And we got love, unconditional love, self-love, passion. So if something comes around, I don't know if they're going through a breakup, like, I don't know. If something comes around, that's on you and what you're going to do. If you're dealing with a masculine in this energy, I don't know what to tell you. That's tough. This person's not telling you how they feel either. You know what I mean? Or regardless of what's going on with them. If there wasn't multiple people in the situation, there wasn't a relationship over here, then they're just going through like a rebirth type situation, purification type situation. Extremely emotional, but they would never let you know. You know what I mean? Like, no way. So, I don't know what type of message to give the feminine here. I'll pull my angel cards. This would tell me if there's like certain gifts or like just a message in general. What's up the feminine energy here? To me, I think you learned a lesson here. You released a situation. You're not dwelling on a situation. You're just kind of probably doing your thing. Yeah, we got leadership. It's time for you to assume your leadership power position and lovingly guide others too. So yeah, there is some type of spiritual thing here with a feminine. Like if you want to open a YouTube channel, a store, there's something. It's kind of like go after it, take it, do it. Maybe you're just really good at, you know, giving advice. So you guys, do you remember? You know what I'm being pulled to? Old school diapers, cloth diapers. That you would use pins, and then you would put like a plastic panty over the diaper. You know, the type like you'd put on your head when you take a shower. So yeah, peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And then you have a spiritual understanding. I'm bringing esoteric information, symbols, and helping you understand spiritual truths. So yeah, there's something definitely spiritual going on with the feminine. No matter who you are, whether you realize it. Again, like, I think you just want peace in a situation. That was like the Ace of Swords. Like, it's almost like you had to back away. And you have spiritual understanding. So that means, like I was saying, for the collective here, I feel like whoever watches, you know, YouTube the most type thing, you know, your spiritual tarot cards, you're the one that, like, it's like you're a gift. And it does, I'm not saying like you're special or like, you know what I'm saying? But like there's just something about you. You have the ability to understand, you know, but like I said, I also feel like there was a strong lesson here. Like almost like, I don't know if you had to pull away to find like your peace, your sanity, whatever it is. But at the same time, you also understand what's going on with somebody else. But again, it's like your back is turned to this situation too. And then you got beginnings in life, you know, so it's like you're on a whole nother level than this other energy. This one's just like starting something, trying to go through like a purification, having the courage to get out of a situation. The Death card, ego, narcissistic energy, manipulating, lying, games, old patterns, whether they see it or not. And the feminine at this point is like regaining her balance. She's taking care of herself. She's nurturing herself. She sees things clearly. There's no question you're seeing things clearly. With this piece, I want to see if there's a lesson within this piece card. Hold on. God, I haven't used this deck in a long time. Tell me about this piece. Yeah. Peace. Hello. Hi. Haven't used you in a while. Thank you. Two of Wands, Page of Wands.
Hey, Sheldon.
You got the Moon. I don't know what this piece. So it's almost like you don't. Queen of Wands. The Moon's reversed. I don't know if things were like these are all reversed except for the Queen of Wands. So it's a little bit of a challenge. I think you stopped pursuing this energy and you put a halt to it and you're not really engaging. There's something with truths. There's something with this Moon. Tell me about the Moon. There's like a message there. I can't. It's not coming to me yet. It's almost like you have to move forward. You know, so it's like you have to move forward. If you're looking, here's the thing. If you're looking for answers and closure, the feminine is fully aware of there's a situation probably over here where they have to make their own, it's karmic, so they have to find closure without getting closure. And that's why this energy is going through all this, because this is somebody who likes things their way. So this one's like, I'm surprised it's not tower after tower after tower after tower after tower with that energy. It just looks like you're going after your own peace here, you know. You came to terms with something. Just what benefited you in this situation. Because it is a very calming energy. Like the feminine does have a calming energy to them right now, which is I want to say that came out in the Patreon reads too. I did feel like a calm. So tell me about beginnings. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I don't know if 99 is talking to you. I do know 99s is about releasing and beginnings and stuff like that. Max, enough. So it's almost like somebody is stressed out about where your happiness is or what's next. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. I can't tell who that energy belongs to. It's just kind of like stressed out a little bit. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. Nine of Swords. It's too many. Nine of Swords. Two of Cups. And then you got the Eight of Cups. So it's all linked. Maybe after you walked away from a situation, now here comes a new beginning. And with this type of anxiety with the new beginning, and they have courage, I don't know if some of you will end up with this person eventually. Regardless, I really don't want to read it like that. But Mingy, the Two of Cups came out, so it is about you and someone else, you and a friend, you and something, and someone stressed out. I don't see it being the feminine stressed out because your energy is kind of calming. You could be a feminine and masculine energy, don't get me wrong. You know, so Because it's complete opposite energy, like happy-go-lucky, and then it's like, fuck, I'm stressed out. Tell me about this Two of Cups. So it does look like there's a new beginning. So King of Swords, Four of Wands. So somebody might possibly consider a relationship or stepping up their game when it comes to something. Knight of Cups and the Magician and the Fool. So there's a masculine trying to manifest a feminine back, but in their way. And right now it's like, damn, because it's all that energy. That's a whole lot of energy, you know. So someone eventually is going to want to come in and have a new start with you, a new beginning. I don't think this is somebody that you're just going to meet. It's the Two of Cups. I mean, you could possibly meet a new fire sign that's going to want a commitment, family life, King of Wands, Knight of Cups. That could be new with the Magician and the Fool and the Chariot. I do feel like the majority of you know this energy, whether or not you go in that direction. So you have this feminine energy that's dead in the middle, and the masculine is all around you. And I think they're trying to manifest you. And I don't even know if you're dealing with somebody who knows how to manifest. They just want something new, but they're going through something old. And my feminine's just like taking care of themselves, nurturing yourself. Like it's clear. Like right now you just had to draw that line, especially with the Six of Pentacles right there, and then peace and leadership and spiritual understanding. And again, it's kind of turning your back. So I think you're very understanding of what's going down with them, but it's just, it doesn't cut it, because this is like stagnant energy. This is energy that if somebody's going through a rebirth, right, and a purification, it is what it is. But like, it's almost like, because it's like the ending and then a beginning. So it's like crossroads again. And it's like, because the feminine showed the crossroads with the Two of Wands reversed, because they're like, you know what, I can't be part of whatever this is right now for some reason. You're just kind of like not having it because it's not good for your spirit or something right now. So you do have an energy that's trying to manifest the feminine back. I don't know if you can feel it. You're dreaming of it. Things are popping up on social media. It doesn't mean take this energy back. It just means you do have a masculine that is trying to manifest something. But back to what I was saying, I got sidetracked again. Oh, but they're not doing anything. But they want it. So once again, you're dealing with somebody who, it looks like they made a choice to start something new, but yet is not acting on it. 4 days ago, 4 weeks ago, within the last month, somebody said, you know what, I'm making a choice. And then they made a choice to have something new, but they're not acting on it. See what I'm saying? So I get why the feminine is just like, you know what? If you have the peace card, a lot must have went down between you and a friend or a lover or somebody that was in your life. There's no question. Because right now it's like, I'm going to take care of me. But this is energy of a masculine trying to manifest you back in. I don't know if it's through money, if it's through a gift, if it's through music. Like, that could be a message for you too. Then maybe they're sending you music, or maybe it's, you know, because it's a gift, it's the song. So Tell me about life. So I don't know if somebody's looking at life differently, but this is kind of like, whether you're feminine or masculine, all this energy right here is basically saying, like, whether you see it coming or not, it's a brand new chapter with the Ten of Pence. So it could be commitment. Tell me more about this Ten of Pence. It's a new life, something that's secure. Ten of Pence talks about security. You got Temperance and the Ten of Cups. Damn. Hello. And the Eight of Wands. So this person's going to communicate. They want a life with you. Somebody sees a straight up life with you. I don't think this would be a secret or a secret admirer. I feel like somebody knows this story for sure. And it's somebody from your past, somebody you're dealing with. But somebody can't have the Ten of Cups with you or the Ten of Pence if they're already in a relationship or a marriage. They can't offer that to you. But somebody does see you long term with the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, see, it's almost like the communication is like, even the communication is tough. It like throws you off. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody from your past here, or even the communication is tough. Regardless, you have a masculine that wants to move forward. And you have a feminine that's just very content on their own. I want to see if this Ten of Cups and Ten of Pence is linked to the past and this Temperance is healing before this new life can start. Or if this is somebody that absolutely sees long term. Could be both. Yeah, taking a risk, being strategic, but not showing their hand yet. Like I said, this energy is not acting. This energy is not, I don't know if they're just stuck. You got separation, sadness, unsure of the future, transcending obstacles, and kisses, unconditionally loving, falling in love. So it's a little of both, endings and new beginnings with life. Which I'm assuming, yeah, there could have been a third-party interference, girl with the snake, somebody who's still trying to be part of something even though it's over. Maybe this is why this masculine is going through a tough time and feeling guilt, and, you know, it's just the way something went down. But this is still telling me that there's an energy over here that the masculine is still dealing with, that still wants to hold on versus let go, because it's letting go energy. So, like I said, if this masculine actually made a choice, nobody knows his choice. So that's not benefiting anybody. So I could see why the feminine here took themselves out of a situation, because this is an ending and then new beginnings. So somebody does want you back. You might even be two people that want one person back. Tell me about the Six of Pence with the feminine. You got the Knight of Cups. So yeah, like I said, in the Four of Wands. So this person might give you a relationship, or they might give you, or they just want to rebuild. Some of you, will be a new person. I wasn't seeing that before, but it very well could be somebody new coming into your life, because there was a lesson here for you. Because if this person's starting a new life, but they're ending a life, like, which is fine, we all go through that, right? But this feminine energy, man, it's clarity. You're taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. You could be working with crystals, cards, something, you know what I mean? It almost is like you will get a gift, and it could be, you know, a man that actually shares emotions, a man that actually wants to settle down and have a commitment, because that's the Four of Wands. You were definitely dealing with somebody who was not giving you a commitment. You were dealing with the Knight of Wands, somebody who was in and out, and that's it, you know. So if you're looking for something long-term and committed, it's emotional, it's, you know, exciting. And with the Nine of Pentacles, just remain confident, like it's coming with the Fool and the Chariot, right? So, and then you got the Two of Pentacles. So I don't know what you're gonna do, but some of you, this is the feminine, is it's brand new energy. If you want a commitment, you want something more sturdy, it's coming your way. If this is the same person that comes your way, it's all about rebuilding and sharing emotions and how they feel. But right now you're content. So it is a gift. So you, like I said, either you're a blessing, they're a blessing, like, because it pulled me straight to the meme. Meant for each other type situation. I'm not really sure. I know certainly right now it would not feel that way. But the Six of Pentacles does talk about gifts, dinner. You know what I mean? It's like someone's going to give you something. Maybe you wanted a relationship. Now someone's going to come in and be like, okay, I can give you a little more stability. Or it's going to be brand new. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. You could just meet somebody. You could be out to dinner with your friends. You could be at the grocery store. You could be at work. And this new person might come your way. What's that? Four of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So if this is somebody you know, like I said, they're not doing jack shit with the Four of Swords. Like, they're thinking about it, but they're not doing anything, right? So it's like, my women are in that energy where it's like, no, I'm not having it. You'd rather have contentment, because every time you have a conversation with this person, it's extremely tough. Page of Swords, like they're watching you. So if this is a secret admirer and it's somebody from work or somebody you met, I don't know if you work in a restaurant, but it's somebody who's just kind of watching you. If it's somebody new. Others of you, it's somebody you know. Tell me about this Four of Swords, Page of Swords. I can get a better idea here if it's, you know, somebody who likes you. So we have, you know, fear of a codependent relationship, listening to the ego. So yeah, some of you, it's that guy. And then a cycle needs time. So we do have the I like you, and we also have the twin flame. So this could be something new. And then we have healing heart, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. So majority of you, this is somebody from your past that most definitely is going to want to come back in at you. And I don't know how you feel about that. And then others of you, there could be someone relatively new within the next 4 days, or somebody within like the last 4 weeks, or within the next 4 weeks, if it's new. Because right now it's about you. You just learned, it's like the feminine just learned a new lesson when you were dealing with somebody who was learning their own lesson. And I feel like your lesson was to just kind of release, you know, find the peace within a situation, do what you do best. You understand the situation, but you're not having it. You know what I mean? And that was a lesson for you to kind of retreat, if you ask me, and just kind of like look at, I think it boils down to literally your sanity, your peace. You needed peace in a situation. And if this is around you and you know this person, there sure as fuck ain't no peace there. You know, so there was definitely a lesson here for the feminine too. And that was basically, you know, is one of those situations like, if you wanted peace, you were having trouble with you were in a situation you couldn't control. It was something that was out of your hands. It is what it is. And that's it. If you guys are in a relationship and trying to put effort into something, somebody is seeing something. Somebody is realizing something. And it might be worth a shot. You could be pregnant too with the new life being here. And you left this behind. Some of you could be a single mom. You found out, or you will be. You found out you were pregnant and you're just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm on my own, man. I don't need this drama. And you're going to be good. Because some of you are carrying life. Others of you, this could be somebody who's like, someone's about to pop any day, or your child's like 10 months old. There's definitely a scenario here like that where you're like, you know what? Or 10 years old. It is what it is. Like, it is unfortunate, but you're dealing with an energy that just was really shitty, and you could have got pregnant off a one-night stand. Or you were with them for a couple months, or however it went. You found out, you know, somebody was in a relationship, or you knew they were in a relationship and you slept with them. You know what I mean? Like, just, it is what it is. Things happen the way they're supposed to happen. It is what it is for those who are preggo. You want the kid's father back. It looks like they're going to come back around, but do you really want it? But do you really want it? All right, so there's that. There's that. Let's do another reading. I'm just going to do shits and giggles and then clarify shits and giggles. I was going to go to a whole another deck, but I'm kind of liking working with these. Got my dragon deck in here too. So, ooh, I mentioned the dragon deck and it just fucked with me. Alright, so I'll clarify with the dragon deck. It is a nice deck. It's one that I was staring at too when I was putting the piles together. Oh, looks like we missed the card. We sure did. And those cards are put away. Let's see, which one is it? The Fool. Might be a message for you. So, alternate reading 55. So we have a 7-1 and then we have a 55. Before we get to this shits and giggles and I clarify with that, I'm not like super crazy about this deck, but to me, the Hidden Truth Oracle, it's like, I do like it, but it has to do with somebody from your past or a situation from your past. You know what I mean? And who wants to like hear messages like, I hide behind material things. You know what I mean? Oh, my thing is way down. I hide behind material things instead of, you know, showing love. You know, like, it is what it is, but this is pulling me to the previous read. So for those who are dealing with the past, okay, and you clearly know what's going on, and then this one's for you. And then I'll start the other one. I wish things could have been different. Don't we all when we're dealing with karma? See what I'm saying? Like, this is why I try not to use these. And then I want to be more than friends, all right? But somebody's just saying that's what I want. And then I will wait for a sign from you. See, to me, I want to tell you how I feel. See, to me, this is fucked up. But I'm also been through a lot. I know a lot about lessons. I use my inner wisdom and guidance, and I know when to shut shit down. And I know for some of you, like, getting these type of messages continues to give you hope. And I think right now your main focus should be strictly on you, okay? So you are dealing with somebody who's basically telling you, I wish things could be different. I definitely want to be more than friends. I'm going to wait for a sign from you. I want to tell you how I feel. Like I said, you're dealing with somebody who's not telling you how they feel. And we clearly know what they're going through. But then this is kind of that narcissistic energy I was feeling. Like, I'll wait for a sign from you. Like, no, motherfucker. Step up. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't want people to carry false hope. Especially when you're just finding that peace. See what I'm saying? Hola. So, you know, the way something went down, somebody's not happy about it. You know, I wish things could be different. I want to be more than friends. So maybe you guys are trying to talk. You're just friends. And maybe somebody's like, you know, like it's almost like I said, it's like you're dealing with somebody who was in and out, somebody that didn't want a commitment. And now it's like, I don't know if you took it to the friend zone or there was third party interference and you were like friends with bennies, you know. So I don't know if you shut it down, but again, it's like they're waiting for you. It's like, what the fuck do you mean you're waiting for me? You want to tell me how you feel? You want to be more than friends? You wish things could be different, but yet you're not saying jack shit to anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is energy of that whole shit show that I was reading coming from a masculine end. I get this is nice and it's nice messages, but that's arrogance. What do you mean you're waiting for a sign? What do you mean you want to tell me how you feel? So maybe this is the courage, but I'm telling you, like, there's arrogance behind this. Tell me I want to be more than friends. What's going on with this I want to be more than friends? So this is obviously somebody from your past, somebody you could be friends with, somebody, this is like a friends with Benny. All right, and you got the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody who's got, you know, some feelings for you in the Six of Wands, but can ego be getting in the way? With the Five of Swords. See what I'm saying? Like, and the Devil. So this is like some of you, this is a friends with benefits type situation. This is definitely somebody from your past, whether it's I correlated it to kind of like what we just read, but this could be somebody that's new in your life. And I don't know if you guys are like friend zones right now because I'm doing 3 different readings. Okay, but they usually all correlate. So this is somebody who definitely wants more, but again, it's like they want to win. 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands. They want it to go their way. They want to win. You got the Devil. You know what I mean? Temptation, 3 of Cups. 9 of Pence. So it's tough. Or this is either somebody from your past or like right this second with the Knight of Cups, right? So I'll wait for a sign from you. That's like somebody waiting for a go-ahead, but it's like, nah, you go ahead. You know, 8 of Pence. See, you're taking care of yourself. This this person's not going to get a sign from you. You know, with the Knight of Swords. So it's like they're just waiting with the Knight of Swords reversed, like wanting to talk, wanting to tell you how they feel, but they're not. See? So they're going to keep freaking waiting because you're the Eight of Pentacles right now, working on yourself, doing this, waiting, Knight of Swords, but it's reversed, not saying anything. So one more for the Eight of Pentacles. Sheldon, what do you have? Ace of Cups. You know? With the Four of Pentacles. But this is somebody who's still holding on to you, but they're still holding back. And then it's a masculine. See, King of Swords with the Tower. But they also have the Queen of Swords here too. And the Devil. So there could have been a toxic situation. So if you're friends with somebody or friends with bennies, they want more. But they're probably telling you that they don't. But again, that's on you, that's on them. I'll wait for a sign for you. Well, I don't think they're gonna get one, to be honest with you, because right now you're just working on you. That's probably self-love, and this person's not saying anything with the Knight of Swords reversed, right? So tell me about, I want to tell you how I feel. So somebody does want to say something, but yeah, the King of Pentacles, they want to clearly with the Star. So they have a lot of hope while you're dealing with an Aquarius, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles. But again, waiting. So I don't, you know, tell me I wish things could be different. So this is probably what they're going through now. Or just something that how it played out in the past. Because this is somebody who wants to be with you, but it's not saying nothing and they're waiting for you. And it's like, if this is relating, I don't think you're going to do anything. You got the Sun. I don't know if that's a Leo. Queen of Pentacles. That could be a mother. Two of Wands. So yeah, this is somebody leaving a situation, going in a new direction. So leaving a feminine, the Hangman, but again, hanging it up, like not with judgment, like not really, especially if somebody wants a second chance, instead of saying, no, it's over, I'm moving forward, X, Y, Z, this person's like trying to go about it as nice as they can, but it's like, that's why there's something extremely karmic here, because it's not cutting it. Judgments, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, trying to like talk about it, the Eight of Swords. But see, this energy continues to stay stuck because they're still dealing with something from their past. Like this person needs to step out of it. So it looks like, you know, someone's still dealing with past issues, but yet some of you were friends with benefits or you were dating. But see, this energy is hanging this up. I wonder if this energy is hanging this up until they find out what's going on with you. See, this is somebody who is like, it's fucked up. It's like risky. If I leave this situation, will I have a guarantee I'll have this situation? See the vibe I'm picking up on? It's like fucked up. Like not bold enough to move forward until they have confirmation. And it pulls me to the first thing I said about this energy over here with, they're not going to get closure. The masculine will not get closure in a situation right now for some reason. And maybe my feminine might not either if you were that feminine, but you're good, you're spiritual, you have that spiritual understanding, leadership, and peace. So like, you know how to create your own closure. A lot of people do not unless they've experienced this before. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot to walk away something and get your own closure. This person's seeking closure and they're not going to get it. It's like one of their lessons too, which is a tough fucking lesson, man. We all been there. Maybe not all of us. Maybe you're just experiencing this for the first time. But before this person moves forward, they are saying to something from the past, I wish things could have been different. you know, like I wish it would have worked out. Like they could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus because you got something that was probably long term with the Queen of Pentacles, which is usually a wife. But then you got the Two of Wands and the Hangman. So it's like wanting to go in this new direction because they probably found something that makes them happier, right? I want to be more than friends, you know, but I'm waiting for a sign from you, or this is you waiting for a sign from them for them to tell you how something's going to go down with the King of Pentacles and the Star. But this could be them being guided, or you know, but again, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody who was married or was in a long time situationship or is still married and there was interference. And then the other hand, it was just somebody with benefits, caught feelings, but they're still dealing with their past. So again, guys, I'm not crazy about this energy because this is somebody who's purposely keeping somebody else hanging. Like, yeah, I wish things could be different. I know we're trying to move forward, but at the same time is not stepping into it, like I said. So it looks like they made a choice, but they're not taking action. So what the fuck was the point of making a choice? See what I'm saying? Because it's like when you make a choice, you got to go after it. You got to work on it. But yet they're not. Tell me about the Hangman. They're purposely like, before I definitely go in this direction, you know, is there a shot here with the Six of Wands? So again, Two of Cups. See, this is somebody who wants to win in a situation. With the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, but they're still dealing with the past, the Eight of Cups. They know they need to walk away with the World and the Chariot to move forward. There could be another woman. With the Four of Cups, can I offer? Do I not want to offer? Stressing somebody out with the Magician. So again, somebody's trying to manifest you, but somebody is like, won't move forward unless they know you're going to have their back. And to me, that's like, that's weakness. Leave your fucking situation. This is somebody who's still trying to find closure and they can't. So I mean, yeah, somebody obviously wants to be more than friends, so maybe you didn't even sleep with them and you just shut it down and you're like, nope, but that person's still keeping an eye on you. And again, it's kind of arrogant. I'm waiting for a sign from you, and it's like, they're not going to get one with the Eight of Pentacles energy. They're not saying anything to you with the Ace of Cups. You're just self-care. And you got a masculine here that really wants to tell you how they feel, but they're not. Tell me about the Star. So it is kind of shitty, the World. Yeah, they want to open a new chapter with the Ten of Swords. So something's definitely over. So it's almost like this masculine wants to tell his ex or his wife, or I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you what's going on. With the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, but Five of Swords ain't doing jack shit with the Devil. See what I'm saying? Like, somebody's still holding on to somebody from the past, even though they made a choice. But they haven't stepped into that choice. So somebody has feelings for somebody from the past and somebody current here with the Knight of Cups, because somebody wants to be more than friends. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who wants to stay in a situation but wants you too. Wants their cake and eat it too. Seven of Cups. So I don't know if they're being strategic or, again, it looks like it was reversed. So it's like they made a choice, but with the Devil here, it's like still not doing jack shit. And then you got the Strength. Page of Swords, still keeping an eye on you. So they're going through options. This is somebody who's treating somebody like an option. I don't like that either. You know? So it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Tell me about this. I wish things could be different. Because it's kind of like an ending, but yet they're not doing anything. The Grim Reaper. This relationship's over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. See what I'm saying? Somebody's still holding on to the past. I wish things could be different. You do have the Two of Wands. It does look like this person's going to move forward because they could have met somebody, or this is just you moving forward with the Two of Wands. But right next to the Two of Wands is the Hangman. You know what I mean? So it's like they're not moving. Like, get on your fucking saddle. Spirit's like, what are you doing? It's the Grim Reaper. It's fucking over. Tell me about the Hangman. This is somebody who probably wants closure, and they're not going to get it. That's why the masculine's having such a hard time right now. Yeah, with the Ten of Pence. So, and then you got the Fool. So it could be somebody not wanting to leave a situation because of money. Or family. Ten of Pence can be family too. Family and money. Tell me about this Ten of Pence. So somebody's staying attached even longer because of family or because of money. But again, we got that message earlier. Somebody choosing material shit over love. And the Two of Pence, right? So, what the fuck? Still juggling. See what I'm saying? Like, ugh. Don't even want to stay in that shit. You know? That's why it's like, I normally don't take sides, but ladies, I'm taking your side right now. Because you just need peace. You're dealing with somebody who's still holding on to something that's completely fucking dead. They're still juggling what to do. Somebody could be juggling money. Especially if they're married and it's going to be a divorce. What's this Two of Pence? Or they're just juggling how to move forward. But it's like, why are you still Knight of Wands? So this is like, again, quick in and out with the Seven of Wands. Blocked, Queen of Wands. Stressed out with the Four of Wands. Five of Swords. Three of Pence. Seven of Swords. Yeah. You still got somebody juggling. So ladies, if you're dealing with this masculine, and I hate to like just give you my opinion like that all the time, I hope you're not holding on. It doesn't look like you are. I don't know what to tell you when it comes to this person, but you are dealing with somebody who wants to be with you, still wanted to be with them, but knows it's over and they know they need to move forward, but is still holding on. And you got World at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a whole entire cycle, a whole entire year of holding on to something that's dead. And from what we got from the other feminine energy, this is somebody who's holding on to them too. So this is somebody right now, and I hate to say it like this, that just really doesn't have the balls to be like, draw the line in the sand. Hate to say it. This is somebody whose priority is their ex versus what's brand new and in front of them. So it's almost like they're treating somebody else like an option. Are they trying to be strategic? I mean, there was an energy that was trying to manifest something new. Let's see what this Seven of Cups is about. Coffee cup. Yeah, meeting up, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So this is somebody who just wants to fucking keep it kosher with you too. This is like somebody, like I said, that somebody doesn't want to let you go, but they don't want to let them go. It's fucking selfish. I'm sorry that I'm being so brutally honest with you. I actually might do this read for you once a week so I can tell you what the fuck you're holding on to and what the fuck you should be doing, to be quite honest with you. That's how I should be using these cards, is to teach you right from fucking wrong. Because if this one's like, hey, let's meet up, but they're holding on to you in a romantic way because it was probably a friends with benefits. Like, and they're still dealing with this shit. Like, like me, I'd be like, why the fuck you want to meet up and do X, Y, Z when you're still holding on to this shit? Unless you're a really good fucking friend. But you ask me, from what I'm seeing, like, you needed your own peace and sanity when it came to a situation, so you needed to back off. And you're focused on yourself right now. Self-love. You know this person's got feelings for you. But coming in the Knight of Wands, once again, this is somebody who didn't want a commitment, didn't want to settle down, someone who was in and out, can't make up their fucking mind. And you was like, fuck that. So you do have somebody who's going to meet up with you. I mean, you do have somebody that is going to call you and reach out and wants to meet up with you. This could be somebody brand spanking new. If you just met somebody new and you're dating within the last few weeks, this is somebody who needs the courage to say something to you. And again, I will wait for a sign from you. And this is waiting. It's like the masculine's waiting for you to give them the fucking go-ahead. It's arrogant, guys. It's so fucking arrogant. This is somebody that wants to know that this is going to work out before they fucking leave this. It's shitty. It's karmic. It's just not going to work that way. Like, that makes a lot of sense that the Tower would keep coming in and smacking that person's ass. Because it's like, no, not going to work that way. Like, somebody wants to offer you a cup, but they're waiting for you. So if you're not part of that whole scenario and you just met somebody and you know they want to be more than friends, and I don't know if the feminine like looked at them and was like, well, right now I'm just kind of taking care of myself. I'm not really looking to date. I don't know how you told this person you just kind of want... You're unsure about the new person, right? So... kind of feel like you're blowing them off, or you're telling them, I'm just, doing me right now, yada yada. If you're in a relationship, I'm gonna say you're screwed this week, because that's fucking over. And it's like you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to apologize, somebody who doesn't want to speak up. So something's over here. I mean, again, we're dealing with somebody from your past. So yeah, cards from the past. I'm literally going to do this once a week for you guys to show you the fucked up scenario you're in. I'm going to start teaching you guys. Because this is straight up what's going on this week. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like aggravating. And it's because I've been here, done this, so I can explain it to you. And you guys need readings like this sometimes. You need to be aware of what's really going down. What's this? I'm still waiting for a sign from you. Because, other readers probably read this shit, right? And, oh, this is what they want to tell you. Oh my gosh, isn't that so sweet? All right, guys, it's not going to be much longer. This person's going to come in and blah, blah. What the fuck is that shit? That's not realism. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, one night stand. Yeah, see, this was friends with Benny's, like I said. And this person's fucking waiting for you to hit them up. How many of you know this fucked up scenario right now? Unbelievable. I mean, it is what it is. We all learn, guys. I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? So, unfortunately, yes, yeah. So, I'm going to be the reader that reads this shit differently for you when I do these readings. I'm going to show you what type of fucked up situation you guys are in. Seriously. So the one who had the one night stand, the one that was the friends with Benny, it's like they're fucking waiting for you after you probably shut something down. It's like, what the fuck? It's like this person can't have this situation back even if they wanted it. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing there. Trying to make shit kosher and shit. It's like, no, like this is that energy exactly like I said within the last 4 to 6 weeks. maybe 2 weeks, this person made a choice to go in a new direction. But yet they're not doing anything. They're still delaying shit with the ex, with the hangman here, the two of pence. They're still juggling, trying to figure it out. And it's like, but yet they got love for you. They want to be with you. They want to meet with you. They want to hang out with you. They want you. But yet still holding on to this. Like, they're treating somebody here like you're a fucking leftover. And I want you to realize that. And this person might be like, oh my God, that's harsh. But that's fucking reality. They want to keep you in the situation too, but yet still hold on to another situation. Not cool. So that's why I said there was a lesson here for the feminine to step out of this and not give a shit anymore and control something in your life that you can actually control versus trying to make this shit go in one direction. I think you finally realized that something was out of your hands and it was dragging you down, and a majority of you did push away from this. And it does stink because this is somebody who really does, looks like they really, really, really like you. I mean, the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and this could be somebody brand new too that's not dealing with the past, okay? This could be somebody within the last 6 weeks that you just met and is not dealing with this, because that's brand new energy. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. I want to be more than friends. Some of you are dating, you're meeting people online. Others of you, if it's all together and it's correlating, you're dealing with somebody who, you know, has options, is treating you like an option. That's what I'd say. And ladies, if this is the other way around, and you want to be more than friends, and you're the one slacking to tell somebody how you feel, step up your fucking game. The worst you're going to get is a no. And then you can move on. Because what's the point in staying in this energy? This energy gets you nowhere. So tell me, I want to tell you how I feel. So this could be, you know, 10 of Cups. What was at the bottom of this? Oh yeah, it was 10 of Cups, 10 of Pence. And I was like, oh, well, you know, but the world. But this is something that's over. So I don't know if this links back to the Grim Reaper. It's like someone wants to be honest with somebody, but is not. Tell me, I want to tell you how I feel. Sheldon, where you going? We have ascending. Okay, so transcending obstacles, learning, and expansion, new phase. So this is a new door opening. And kisses, okay, falling in love. So I don't see any signs of obsession where you need to worry. I think you would kind of know how somebody feels, but yet is not doing jack shit and you've had enough. So this is somebody that does want somebody brand new. But they're not telling you how they feel. I'm not saying they're not being sincere. I do feel sincerity, right? I think I'm more frustrated on your end that they're holding on to something that's over, and some of you are just waiting. Don't do that. Others of you have already left the situation because somebody did treat you like an option, and you're like, see you later, Gator. So this is somebody who really does truly, so I don't know if I should read this both ways. Maybe when I start doing these reads, I'll read you the fucked up way and then the way of being like, eh. Well, no, I'll tell you if I see sincerity. I should still read this in a fucked up way because when readers do these cards, and I notice a lot of them have this deck because when I scroll through YouTube, I see them being held up. And personally, I don't like working with them because I don't want to be that reader like, oh, this is how your past is feeling about you. Like, I want to be that reader that teaches you when you grow to move forward and not be stuck in your past, to be quite fucking honest with you, you know? So when I do read these, I am going to be brutally fucking honest and tell you how fucked up I think it is when certain readers will be like, all right, yeah, yada, yada, yada. And I do honestly feel a little sincerity here. But the way something went down and the way it's going down, and I feel arrogance here, you know, many options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along. Like this energy stringing you along while they're still dealing with that one. And that's fucked up. That's why this person's going to get a dose of karma too, if it's all correlated, like I said. So I'm going to go one more round. I wish things could be different. Try to tell me I wish things could be different. I don't know these cards very well at all. I never went through this deck like that, but they're talking. Finding out the truth crushed me. All right, so this is something that's over, and the truth, I didn't even see the truth here, but the truth is being revealed. I did say in the previous read something about the truth with the moon. So I don't know if the masculine was trying to hold on to the feminine and this feminine, or if it was the other way around, but somebody knows something now. And you know, this is pulling me to like something that happened way down the road. I regret lying to you. Do they regret lying to you too? See, I'm gonna read this in a fucked up way, guys, because this is somebody who was probably in a marriage. And I regret lying to you? Well, they're treating you like a fucking option, apparently. Do they regret lying to you? Something happened a long time ago with finding out the truth crushed me. I mean, that's something, I don't know what that is, man. That's deep. That's not like, oh, I found out somebody else was in the picture. That's like someone fucked up, and it probably is what ended a situation. And not a current situation. This is something from like, whew, tell me about finding out the truth crushed me. That's something from like way back when. The Hermit. Yeah, so somebody definitely got caught in a lie with the Eight of Cups. Somebody hid something with the Seven of Swords. Somebody hid something a long time ago about something, and that's what really ended a situation. Or this is the feminine over here that probably got hurt because she found out that there was somebody else, and she's walking away. And if that's the case, this reading is even more fucked up because it's the masculine that wanted it back, but yet strung you along and held on to you for selfish reasons. It's a big fucking wake-up call. So tell me I want to be more than friends. I wish I could take back my words. I can't stop thinking about you. So this is probably somebody that said, I don't want a commitment. I don't want a relationship. I just want this to be exactly what it is. And it looks like it was a friends with benefits. Okay. And I wish I could take back what I said. I can't stop thinking about you. So somebody basically was like, I just want this. Because you got the Knight of Wands over here. This is somebody who was in and out. So this is somebody that probably straight up told you, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to do the family thing. I don't X, Y, Z. And now this person's like, fuck. I wish I can take back my words. So I don't know if there's some guilt here. Because now somebody is feeling karma, guys. It is what it is. Someone treated you like you were just an option. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Again, I can't stop thinking about you. That's the same exact message. You know? So, like I said, this person is now stuck in a massive dilemma. Yeah, Justice here. They're getting a little dose of karma. So now we have keys on a ring, I will wait for you for a sign. So this is like a decision. Like if you're somebody waiting on this person to come at you, dude, be the fuck out, okay? Be smarter than that. It does look like this is the opposite energy of the masculine waiting for you. Like, because you have options. Maybe the energy thinks that you have options and maybe they don't feel adequate enough. Maybe there's a lot of lack of confidence here. I'm not justifying any of this though, because this is that deck where I am going to show you the fucked up truths of situations. Okay? So, I almost wish I did this one separate. So tell me about I will wait for a sign from you. So to me this is a little bit of arrogance. It was my fault, but I did blame you. I don't react when people mention you. You know, so this is somebody again that's just like doo-doo-doo. So this is somebody who it is their fault. You know, they brought you into something. I will say this, whoever partaked in this, it's everybody's fault. But this is somebody that's like, okay, I will take the majority of the blame. So maybe this person reached out first. This person put you in a fucked up situation. Maybe they had no intentions on hurting you. But regardless, you know. So somebody knows they did you wrong. Clearly. Lots of, I just feel the Five of Swords, manipulation, games. You know, somebody was just feeling the energy. You guys were friends with benefits. Like, you were just kind of like having fun. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it. And then I don't know if everyone caught feelings. But, you know, this is somebody who also, you know, somewhat made you feel like you were to blame. You know, and clearly now they're like, you know, my fault, but I blamed you. But what I'm feeling from that is more like, I don't know if they were like, it's your fault. You know, I'm not feeling it like that. It's more like this person now realizes, you know, what they did. So they kind of are waiting on you. There is some genuine feeling here, but there's still a fucked up scenario. So do not hold on to hope. I hate to say that to you, because this is a fucking shit show. Don't hold on to hope when somebody's holding on to someone else. Not cool. Take care of you. So tell me, I want to tell you how I feel. So this is somebody who does want to, you know, tell you, you know, they do want something new here with, you know, kisses and wanting to be with you. Yeah, it just says so many things remind me of you. So it's like they can't stop thinking about you. Once again, I can't stop thinking about you. They can't, it just, but they're not doing anything, you know? It's like they're waiting for you, and it's like, dude, you're the one who had multiple relationships, or you're the one that manipulated. You're the ones that played games. You're the one that has a narcissistic energy. You're the one that has the arrogance. You're the one that can't fucking pull your ass out of your head out of your ass. You know, whether you're feminine or masculine, is someone played you. And now they're getting played. So there is something that an energy is learning over here. Not quite here yet, but over here. But how can they move to here if they're still holding on to here? Like this person, like no more second chances. Like they keep wanting like a second chance, or they're just trying to control something. And it's like, it's fucking over, but yet still holding on. And then you got this whole brand new situation with friends with benefits, or somebody you're about to meet. But somebody pissed off somebody at some point, because it's like, I wish I can take back my words. But this is, I want to be more than friends. So this is somebody who straight up told you, I don't want a relationship. I don't want a commitment. Which would make sense if they were in this situation. But now they regret it. Because you probably walked away. And if you didn't and you're in the midst of this, you're about to walk away because you're like, fuck this. Not because of my reading. I can just tell by the energy that's out. You know, but somebody straight up, you know, I'll wait for a sign of you. Money, options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along, one night stand. This was a friends with benefits situation. And now this person is still waiting for you. But even though they're taking some blame. So I don't know if this is like energy where somebody's actually going to get an apology. I don't see an apology yet. Because it's like the masculine's waiting on the feminine or vice versa. And it's like, I don't see that happening. And they can't stop thinking about you. But yet maybe this person needs to deal with this before they can do all this. But I'm not trying to lighten the situation. With everything that I'm seeing that went down, this is somebody who straight up treated you like you were an option. And strung you along for a while. You want to forgive them or forgive yourself for putting yourself in this situation. Great. Move forward. Because with the 8 of Swords here and the 7 of Cups, this person, and then coffee cup meeting up, this person has a way of keeping their energy around you. And that's not really cool energy to hold on to. You know, it's like somebody's holding on to you after they did some fucked up shit. So you're clearly aware of it. All right, here's that. So what are we going to call that reading weekly? Fucked up past scenarios. We'll have to come up with something. Help me out. What are we going to label? What are we going to call this one? Because I don't even like that it's called like the hidden truth like that. You know what I mean? Like, so you guys are all cool, but somebody wants to keep something hidden from you. But as long as, you know, a reader tells you, all right, yeah, I'm still going to hold on to a little bit of hope. Okay. The fuck? I'm all about hope, guys, but that's a scenario where there wasn't confusion. Somebody in that situation knows exactly what that situation is. So if that's what you're choosing, ooh, hi Orb. If that's what you're choosing, then so be it. I'm sure that story would just go on and on and on and on. It's a song that never ends, 'cause it goes on and on, my friends, because you need to pull your fucking head out of your ass. Okay. So, shits and giggles. What are we at? 98? All right, we'll do shits and giggles. Anyone remember what the first reading was about? Oh yeah, the feminine. It was in the middle. Oh yeah, it was like a spiritual read. Oh, it was like a brand new, it was like death and rebirth. And this one, I don't know what I'm going to call it. Fucked up, I don't know what I'm going to call that one. All right. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Yo, yo.
Hey, Mom.
school done?
Yeah.
It is.
142 now.
142, yo.
142.
142. Okay. Okay. All right, shits and giggles. Shits and giggles. Sheldon, you trying to climb the wall over there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Shits and giggles, shits and giggles. Drop the fucking ego. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So somebody's struggling. Says fuck fear. So it's pulling me back to the first reading that talks about courage. I'm actually going to label that courage because it's on courage for both people. Courage to move forward, courage for somebody to make a move, courage for you to go in a new direction. Okay. So it says fuck fear. It will lie in your face. All right. So basically this is somebody who's just like over and over and over, same stuff, like talking themselves out of a situation. You are dealing with somebody feminine or masculine that is, you know, letting their ego get the best of them. And then it says you are talented and fucking amazing and you're going through some shit. All right. So it says the world needs your power and your voice. Don't let dumb shit stop you. And then you have everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours and fucking handle it. So this is somebody who fears moving forward, you know, and it's like, I don't know if that's a fucking pity party, but don't do the fucking pity party, okay? Drop the fucking ego. And let's get one more current energy, shits and giggles. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people give back, do something. Okay? So, I'll clarify with my dragon cards. So whatever you're going through, just, you know, bite the bullet. You're going to get through it. Yeah, you're going through some tough shit, but get your head out of your ass. Like, it's not the end of the fucking world, guys, you know? I'm not saying toughen up, but at the same time, you know, everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather it and fucking handle it. So, I am being pulled to karma there. All right? And then get your shit together. Pull your shit together. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like, I do feel a little bit of a pity party, but whatever. I don't know if you're trying something new or you want to do something new. It says you're talented and fucking amazing. Okay? Don't use it on dumb shit. So basically that's telling me there's so much better. There's a better situation. There's a better outcome. There's better this. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't down yourself or anything. Like, stand in your power. Especially if, like, you were in a relationship where physically and mentally or somebody tore you down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting that type of vibe. Like, this is like a vibe of somebody just constantly shit on you or, which is weird. I don't normally get that vibe. So what do you call that? When somebody verbally, oh, it's like verbally abusive, you know, like there's somebody around you that was like that with you. And it's like, spirit's like, it's all good, you know? And then you are dealing with somebody who's got a massive ego here. And they're letting their ego stop their future. So someone's sitting in a fucking pity party. I don't care who you are. Let it go. Life is tough, guys. I get it. I literally went through something yesterday and I was like, yep, but I'm not going to sit in a pity party. No fucking way. I won't do it. And I pulled myself out of it. This somebody's sitting in a pity party. Not all of you, but some of you. And then again, this was like verbal abuse. That's what it is, right? Verbal abuse. So you're dealing with somebody who like constantly is like, you know what I mean? Like, and this could be like something really, really deep from your past, because it pulled me to an incident regarding my ex-husband. And he's a great guy, right? I'm trying to think, like, he didn't like verbally abuse me, but like he did make sure he kind of felt like he was above me in a way. Now, like, I kind of look back, not a lot, not to the point where it was like a given, like it was obvious, right? So this is what this is kind of pulling me to, is just like sometimes people say, I almost want to pull one of those cards on it, because it's like, this is like when somebody says like they blame you for something, or they say something really shitty. Now I'm actually going to use this deck in a meaningful way, not in like, don't make any excuses for anybody because somebody treated you like shit. Because what's the back say? Yeah, the world needs your voice. Use your voice. You know, don't blame it. Don't use it for dumb shit. So like, could have been dealing with somebody who constantly was like running their fucking mouth, or is just real stupid about communication. I'll wait for a sign for you. So it's the same card that just came out. I can't remember that message, but it was kind of like it's from somebody arrogant, right? Where you're kind of doing your own thing. And I don't know if they're not giving you enough credit. They just make you feel like shit. Like, this is somebody who thinks they're above you. Again, it's the same fucking energy. Somebody that kind of like feels like they're above you, or like they're better than you, like verbal abuse in a way. You know what I mean? I don't know if they realize they're doing it, but again, it's like, that's arrogance coming out like that, because it's basically spirit being like, you are talented and you are fucking amazing, right? But yet you still have this arrogant energy around you. I'll wait for a sign from you. Unless it's universal, but I don't think so. Because it's like, don't let dumb shit, you know, get the best of you here. So to me, it's not like a universal spiritual message. It's like, you know, yeah, you came closer than anyone. You know, so this is, I know that I crossed the line with you. So somebody, again, see, went too far verbally, or this is somebody who literally thinks they're above you. And that's some fucking ego, dude. Ooh, okay, so there's that. So let's get to drop the ego. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, see, I don't know what to say here. Like, maybe this is somebody, maybe you're spiritual and somebody like shits on you for being spiritual because they don't know how to deal with taboo shit. You know what I mean? But like, you came closer than anybody. Like, I'll wait for a sign. Like, somebody's just waiting for the fucking green light. But why would you give anybody a green light if they think they're above you? See what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, the exact message I got, and I have no problem sharing it with you. One point, and I will tell you, he said this out of anger, because this was when me and him were ending the relationship, and we were like back and forth, do we want it, do we not? And I think this was at the point where he's like, well, if you want to work on it, we can. And I was like, nah, fuck that, because we've been doing this for years. When is enough enough? Like, we need to be strong enough. And I am very thankful that he was super strong when I wasn't, and I was super strong when he wasn't, you know, because we probably would have fell back into routine and gotten nowhere, right? So, but he did say to me, you will never find anybody again ever that will want to take care of you and 4 kids. And it fucking stuck. It stuck. Like, it broke my heart. And I always said, like, that's such bullshit, because I always knew I would end up with somebody and blend a family, no matter who it is. It's just, I knew that in the midst of our marriage. I knew that in my heart, and my intuition told me, even before I married him, that I knew I would end up with somebody else and blend a family. Like, I've known it since I was a very little girl. I didn't want it to go that way, but clearly I'm right, because we are divorced. I do have 4 kids. So the next person I meet, depending on whether it's, 2 years down the road or 10, and we both have kids, whether they're in their 30s or whether they're teenagers, you know what I'm saying? So, but I do remember him saying that, and I remember just being like, wow, like, that is like the dumbest fucking thing you said, and it literally says it right there, like, like, be careful you're not using it on dumb shit or something. But I literally remember sitting there being like, that was the dumbest thing I ever heard you fucking say. But he also said it out of jealousy, but he also said it to hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, I would never be good enough. So you are dealing with somebody who, thinks they hold a little superior over you, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically. This is somebody who thinks they're above you. And I don't know if they realize it. It's almost like they're starting to realize it. So I don't know if this person has said some things, like, back to verbal abuse. It might have not have been straight up verbal abuse, but I don't think I think something that somebody said to you, you took it as like verbal abuse, or you took it as like it pulled at your heartstrings, like, oh, so I need to be doing this before we can do this. I need to be a better person, or I need to do that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say here? I do feel like there is a group of masculines that are absolutely rising. There's no question. They're realizing their mistakes and X, Y, Z. There's no question. I'm not shitting on any feminine or masculine here. This is just what I'm getting, okay? So this is like somebody still wants to be with you, and they do think you're talented. They do think you're amazing, but apparently they don't know how to tell you if this is on a positive side, okay? But this is pulled me way more to somebody that not purposely, but somebody who just thinks they're above you for some reason. Whether it's, I'm better at the gym, or I'm better at math, or, I'm a better race car driver. It's like, it can be so minuscule, but enough to make you think like, damn, you know what? Fuck you, I know my worth. You're gonna see amazing. You know what I mean? But right now, I don't, here we go again. Drop the fucking ego. Fuck fear. Pull your shit together. It's like a pity party. But somebody brought this upon themselves. So, tell me about drop the fucking ego. The bottom of the deck, you have you are loved too. So, there is some insecurity. But tell me about drop the ego. Ace of Cups. So somebody loves somebody with the Ace of Swords. They just don't have the balls. Okay. Somebody's like looking, here we go again, like I'm above you. Like somebody would rather work with the ego instead of being vulnerable. But somebody's got a lot of love for you. And wants to kind of tell you. But the fucking ego probably deaded something for sure. And to me as a feminine, vulnerability is hot as fuck. I'd rather a vulnerable person than somebody who's like, I don't want to talk about nothing. Like, okay, then you'll get nothing, And then there's no point in being with that person, friend, family, lover, if you're not going to get nowhere, right? So it's blocking love. You do have the King of Wands with the Lover, Three of Wands, the Star. Let's get one more. So, Ace of Swords. All right, you can stay out. One more for the Ace of Cups. So this is, damn. This is somebody that, you got the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. So somebody from your past might come back in with the Three of Cups. So, or somebody you were dating. You had the Six of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups, you have the Six of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And then you have Magician. So, yeah, this is kind of correlating. Somebody is trying to manifest you back. But how can they when, you know, their approach is all about their ego? And I don't know if they realize it or not, but it's stopping them from moving forward and having love. And so isn't fear, okay? So, this is somebody, could be from your past, or they're having memories of, like, childhood or something. But, Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Wheel. Yeah, they're dealing with their own shit. So you have a masculine or feminine putting their ego before their own soul. Could it be from fear? Tell me about fuck fear. Yeah, possibly. But you know what? That's on them and not on you. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Like it's like a burden. Like they're carrying too much burdens, or they have a lot going on in their past and they're worried about how maybe you handle that. Tell me one more for the Ten of Wands, because this is a burden you should have dropped a while ago. And then you got the Star. I do feel like the Sun in Judgment. This is somebody that probably wants, this is probably a read for somebody from your past that might come back in, or your current situation, and it's stopping them. But I'm telling you right now, if all these stories make sense, somebody needs to walk away. Because if you guys are just sitting in this energy pretending like nothing's happening.
Are you live?
Mm-hmm.
No? Well, no, it's cool.
Awesome.
Let me say hi real quick. They missed me. Hey guys.
So, I was going to say, some of this is definitely a guided situation. That's not really popping up me, but I'm sure somebody will say hi.
Oh.
Hold on. Shannon said hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, just takes them a minute because the chat wasn't up. I'll be done shortly. If you do run upstairs, will you get me some water, please? My Yeti's over there. If you do. If not, I'll do it after. This is somebody who's letting fear get in the way of a situation. Their ego.
Shepherd's pie for dinner, I think it was.
Really? Because I could have sworn Grandma told me lasagna.
Oh yeah, it's lasagna.
Perfect. I'd rather that. So, again, somebody that's just like, I mean, this could be you too, guys. Having trouble moving forward, having trouble building your own confidence again, finding yourself in a rut. Probably because of somebody else's fucking energy. So see what I'm saying? Oh, that's what I was saying. If you guys are together, or you know this situation, or you're just trying to be friends, however this is rolling for you, somebody needs to leave somebody. Because if this keeps happening and it's being swept underneath the rug, I'm telling you right now, like, this isn't gonna cut it. Like, you can't fix this. There's not two people putting in effort. There's only one. And it's literally brought you down. Whether they feel above you and it was intentional, or, you know, it's almost like whoever this is got a lot of love for you with the Ace of Cups and you came closer than anyone. Yeah, well, because this is somebody who does not know how to open up. And if they came across somebody like you who's spiritual and need answers, whether you get them or not, like you just want things your way, but not your way in a bad way, just in the way that you need and you crave. And if this person can't deliver, and right now they can't deliver, then what are you doing? Oh, it's all right, boo, it's all right, I love you. Nah, that shit ain't gonna cut it. I'm being realistic with you. Somebody needs to walk away from this. Especially if this correlates with every read, guys. Yeah, it's real easy to sit back and be like, I get it. Ego's in the way. It's the masculinity thing. You don't want to be vulnerable. It's a natural thing to do. Fear, it's natural. You know, go after what you want, but it's scary. But but it's like you're going through some tough shit, but fucking suck it up. Suck it up. Pull your shit together. And it might sound harsh, but this is like spirit saying it to you too. Like, what are you doing? And if this person is not going to partake, then somebody needs to end this. Somebody is definitely going through something karmic here. Like, get over yourself and pull your shit together. Drop the fucking ego. Get over yourself. And that's why I'm saying, like, someone thinks they're above you, whether they realize it or not. This is somebody, it's their demeanor. So I don't know if you're dealing with, like, it pulled me to, like, an entrepreneur, a business owner, an emperor, like somebody who's extremely conditioned, right? Because this type of tough attitude, they truly feel like this tough attitude works for them. And it doesn't. So, there's that. Don't get me wrong, guys. This person could be amazing. It could be a partner. It could be your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, the person you're dating. But the vibe I'm getting is so clear. And right now, there's no compromising. Oh, thanks, babe. Absolutely. Absolutely no teamwork. I mean, so it is what it is, and you guys can obviously make your own decisions, but I'm telling you clearly what I see, and this is you guys' situation 100%, because this is so fucking clear. Somebody does feel like it's destined to be with you, but it's like the way they're going about it is it's not cutting it, whether you figured that out or not. Because I don't know if anybody figured it out yet. Somebody needs to figure it out, So tell me about you are talented and fucking amazing. I just think somebody said something really shitty to you. You got the High Priestess. So, to me, this is also spiritual. But it's also, make sure you use your intuition. See, it's tough, especially if you're torn, especially if you're in a situation where you're in love. You're in a tough scenario, but I'm still going to keep it very real for you. Because that's the only way shit gets fixed, right? So, somebody needs to step their game up, either you or them. Tell me about the High Priestess. Or you had the King of Wands underneath, so maybe this is somebody who's hiding it from you. Maybe somebody doesn't give you enough credit. Maybe you're an amazing musician. Maybe you're an amazing chef. Maybe you're an amazing pharmacist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like somebody's not giving you enough credit. Yeah, see, there's that Emperor energy. Or this is somebody who gives you credit or kind of keeps it a secret too. I don't think they're inspired by your intuition. Because you got the 8 of Cups. So, yeah, see, you walked away from this. Or they walked away from it. So, it's probably somebody that gives you some credit, or a lot of credit. I feel like it's somebody who told you. I feel like this is somebody who would be like, I think you're good. Or this is somebody who's like, or, the vibe I'm getting, especially if you read cards, because it just pulled me, not to this deck. It pulled me to a deck, and the High Priestess is a tarot reader, and she's got like 4 or 5 cards in front of her. It's one of my favorite cards. I bet you the vibe I'm getting is that they don't own up to what you know. I think this is somebody who has a tough time not telling you you're good at something, or maybe. I think this is somebody that has a tough time with you having the inner knowing. I feel like this person hates that you always have a step up on this person because of tarot. Does that make sense? Does any of you know anybody that thinks like tarot is like taboo, but you can always call out what's about to happen? And they probably don't say anything. They're probably like, how the fuck does she know? Or how the fuck does he know? That's the vibe I'm getting right there with the High Priestess. So it's like, this person knows you're really good at what you do, but I think they're also looking at it like it's so taboo, they're not going to give you credit for it. They might give you credit for how you got here, or see, this is deep. This can go back to, it still goes back to, you came closer than anyone. I'll wait for a sign of you. We still got the ego, but this goes way back. Like I talked about my ex-husband. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just thinks they're like above you, but I really don't think they realize they're doing that, or they're saying something to make you think that. And I can see why it could happen, because this person is stuck in the fucking ego, man. Like it's like this person's like, oh, I'm going through some tough shit, so you know what, let me pull my shit together. Spirit's more like, yeah, you're going through some tough shit, but get over yourself and then pull your shit together. You know what I'm saying? So this is a masculine that knows you're extremely talented and fucking amazing, but yet is not saying jack shit. And I think it has to do with your intuition with the High Priestess here. Like you're on something. You're a step ahead of this person, and maybe that's why they feel like they need to be better than you or one step up. Like, I don't know if you're dealing with an emperor. Like I said, I knew I felt that vibe of a business owner or an entrepreneur or somebody who's really maybe successful. And it's like, I don't know if they met their match and they can't handle it. Because I feel like they would give you credit, but like they still can't tell you, because it says you came closer than anyone. And I know I crossed the line with you. So it is something they're keeping from you. They might give you credit, but I think this truly is, you're one step ahead of them when it comes to intuition and knowing things, and it drives them apeshit, and they're not going to give you credit for that. So if you're a reader, and well, it's for both. Even if you watch tarot, like all you guys, right? And you're like, oh, well, I can tell you this, how this week is going to go down, but like they can't fucking stand it. You're a step ahead of them. So they don't know how to handle it. Too fucking bad, right? And on a side note, if you are a masculine watching this, you are fucking talented and you are amazing. Stop doing dumb shit. Stop letting your ego get in the fucking way. Be a family man. Be an entrepreneur. That means there was an ex-wife or an ex that came into your life and fucked with your head. I will most definitely read any angle I can see. So that kind of tells me you got a masculine here with lack of confidence too, because somebody constantly shit on you for thinking you were doing the right thing. And that sucks too. This works both ways. I'm not just like praising the feminine here, guys. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? This literally goes either way. But it's very strong, like kind of like this person hates that you have a heads up on shit. They don't like it. Irritates the fuck out of them. Can you tell me more about your talented? It's like, I think it's because you know what's going on and it bugs the shit out of them. Queen of Pence. Just trying to get a little more. Four of Swords. So the feminine might not be doing anything right now with Temperance. Yeah, you're creating your own balance. You do have the Five of Cups, so you are upset with the Three of Swords. You are upset by a situation. Unless that's pulling me back to the masculine again, because the Emperor's sitting here. Maybe somebody is starting to regret. No, that's feminine energy. You're taking care of yourself, you're resting, you're regaining your balance, you're finding the control within what you can control. And you got the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups, right? So, again, this is something from your past that still gets the best of you. And I will tell you that statement my ex-husband made does not still get the best of me, okay? So I think it's probably something that's more current. But don't get me wrong, it pulled me to the past. So for some of you, it can be someone who doesn't give you enough encouragement. Parents, friends, you know. So now we have the feminine here that is clearly standing in their own power the best they can, healing, grounding themselves, finding balance. They had to take a step back. My feminine had to take a step back. And mind you, you're dealing with a masculine that's coming in as Emperor with a fucking ego. So I can only imagine what you guys are going through or went through. Because that's like, you can't win. And that's tough. So this is just kind of a message from Spirit. Basically, you are talented. You are amazing. Don't let certain situations or somebody said a stupid thing, something that was dumb, get the best of you. Okay? So I think you left this energy behind with the Five of Cups, and it's very hard and disappointing. You must have a lot of love for this person. But I'm not going to not be real with you. And I'm not going to sit here and justify you or them. But it is a shitty scenario. Because this tells me that my feminine needed to acknowledge something and heal and do nothing about this situation because somebody was getting the best of you. Hey, see what I'm saying? And you're sucking it up and you're moving forward and you're just trying to heal. And the way you're looking at yourself is like, yes, I am fucking amazing. Yada, yada. Okay? So there's that. It's pulling me to one more card here. I don't know why. Maybe the feminine's thought, because I was just doing the feminine. So let me see how you feel about this particular. Let's see how the feminine feels about this particular scenario. So this is somebody who's burying themselves in the work right now to forget about somebody. No, and I regret lying to you. I just got a straight, well, that was the first time I've seen anything like that. I just got a straight arrow to the Emperor. What the fuck? I've never seen anything like that. I know that I crossed the line. So you're dealing with somebody who puts work before love. And now somebody's really regretting lying to the feminine. Maybe they know the feminine's upset. I've never seen an arrow. It drew an arrow right to the Emperor. That was the weirdest thing. I just normally see things differently. So this is somebody who put work before you. So I will tell you the masculine is very aware that the feminine is hurting. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. At least somebody's acknowledging. Well, they're not acknowledging. But at least the feminine knows that whether you're together or not, they do regret it. They are seeing things differently. I mean, it doesn't cut the fucking cake, but at least you're aware if you're dealing with somebody from your past, it could help you. Doesn't mean you'll end up with this person by any means, but anywho, tell me you're going through some tough shit. It says you're going through some tough shit. Basically, handle it, deal with it. Don't sit in a pity party, no matter who you are. Ace of Pence. See? Be positive. Plant a new seed. It could be a message for the masculine with the Knight of Pence here. This is somebody who takes something extremely slow. But, yeah, you're going through some shit. But this is an ace. Start something. Water something. Nurture something. Bury a seed. Invest in something brand new. Suck it up if you're in a pity party. I hate to say it that way, but it's straight up spirit saying the same thing. Like, you're going through some tough shit. Pull your shit together. Handle it. Get over yourself. You need to get over yourself because you're letting ego drive you. You're letting fear drive you. You're stopping something. This is somebody who fucked up. Whether you're feminine or masculine, this is straight up somebody who fucked up. They realize they fucked up. They can have a brand new start if I don't know. That could be for the feminine too. Like, put your focus elsewhere. Tell me about the Ace of Pence. Hi, Max. Could be the feminine too. You could be going through some tough shit because of everything that you're dealing with. Oh yeah, didn't we get the whole... No, that was for that. Max, back up. Thank you. Six of Swords. So it does look like there's a lesson here. We keep ending up with a masculine at the bottom of the deck. So it looks more like masculine energy, to be honest with you. They're going through some tough shit, but keep moving. You learned a lesson. It's time to have a new start. And this masculine within this card is looking right at, like, get over yourself and pull your shit together. Yeah, see, this is somebody who wants a new start, but they're stressed out. You know, there is fear here, guys, and fear is part of life. Ego, part of life, all this stuff. Like, you're dealing with an Emperor energy. An Emperor always carries narcissistic energy, especially ego. But there's some narcissistic energy that I'm down for. Everybody has the good and the bad when it comes to narcissism. And I know a lot of people don't agree with me there, but you need narcissism, especially if you're a leader. You can't let certain things get the best of you, you know? But this is somebody who doesn't know how to calm that and is letting the ego get the best of them. See what I'm saying? Like, this energy doesn't know how to calm, because they're used to being like on top of the world or a leader or really good at what they do, right? So God forbid they did anything wrong or they take blame or accept things. You know, it's just, it is what it is, troops. And they got caught lying to you too. And they realize that somebody is really bent out of shape about the situation. So the only thing that can really happen is here if somebody decides to go after this new start, and it looks like it, but they are going through some tough shit, right? So this would be something that would have to restart or rebuild slowly. But this is where someone needs to open up. There needs to be mutual effort, mutual agreements, compromise. You know what I'm saying? Max, you're driving me nuts. I'm shutting you out for good now. All right, so tell me, pull your shit together. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. This could be for feminine or masculine. Got the 3 of Pence. So time to start something new. There's a new soul contract. Page of Swords. So somebody's just watching you with the Queen of Wands. So the 3 of Pence does talk about teamwork. All right, and I just said that's what's necessary. So you have a masculine just watching a feminine with the 6 of Wands again. So it's like ego with the King of Swords. This King of Swords is sorry and tired and has a lot of regret. But you know what? That doesn't always cut it, right? And then you got the Magician. So they are trying to manifest. There is, back to that again, there is a masculine trying to manifest a feminine energy back. But it's going to take teamwork, like I just said. And if you're a feminine and you're just going through all this and it's very depressing and sad because we did have that energy, pull your shit together and move forward. Who cares that this energy is watching you? Pull your shit together. My feminine in this deck is the Queen of Wands. It's a very old soul, which means you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge. So don't be bothered by a page watching you. But to me, it's, you know, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. So with the 3 of Pence, it's just like, get over yourself. Stop watching. And stop putting work and effort into something instead of just sitting there and watching. Let's see what this person wants. We'll pull your shit together. Because it looks like they want some type of new type of contract or welcome and love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. All right, so, but they need to pull their shit together. Or you need to pull your shit together, vice versa, however it works for you. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, I knew there was a lot of love. I can see a lot of stuff, but this type of scenario is not benefiting anybody. This is not getting anybody anywhere, right? And you are dealing with somebody, you know, again, that Ace of Pence and 6 of Swords could be, instead of having a new start here, this could be somebody who's just going through some tough shit, and instead of handling it, they're just burying themselves in their work, right? Because the 6 of Swords is something that moves really slowly too. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they're doing anything. Because right now it's like, I just focus on my money, which is crazy because that message came before, like where somebody was regretting, you know, that they put money and business and all these things first over family and love. But yet it looks like somebody's repeating the same pattern, or did within the last 6 months or 6 weeks try to repeat the same pattern. So again, it's like, I'd rather focus on work. I do regret this. I am acknowledging that you're upset, but yet I'm just going to focus on work. So that part kind of sucks. It doesn't really look like a new start. I mean, there can be, because we know there's right here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, that there can be a new start. But it depends on how you guys clear something up and talk and communicate, you know. This is not something that fixes itself. This is inner work. Tell me about this Ace of Pence. Because I think versus, you know, building and growing, it's more like, I'll concentrate on work. Yeah, see, heartbroken. Still grieving, mourning the separation. So You're going through some shit, but you have chaser, so codependent. So again, they could be dealing with somebody from the previous read, if it's all correlating, where somebody doesn't want to let this person go. But it's still up to this person to draw the fucking line in the sand. That's the problem. Somebody won't draw the fucking line in the sand. Even if somebody made a choice to move forward by themselves or with somebody new, they're still not telling the other person. They're not being clear enough with the other person. So it's limbo, right? So it's like I said, somebody else probably doesn't want to stop something or end something. And yeah, it's tough, but the universe is saying fucking handle it. Learn your lesson here with the Six of Swords and move the fuck on. Apparently easier said than done, but not fucking really. Not fucking really. Self-worth. Mind over matter. That's why I said, if you're trying to work on it, great, but make sure the effort's on both ends. But that's why I said I feel like in this read, somebody needs to walk away. Because shit's being swept under the rug. Basically, it's like a message like, you came closer than anyone, but I don't know how to be vulnerable. I don't want to talk about my feelings. And, you know, so I'm just going to sit here in a fucking pity party and let you go on your merry way. But hold on to you at the same time, right? So that's why I'm like, nah, go on your merry fucking way. They want to hold on to you, let them. But that's the problem. They're holding on to too many things instead of drawing the fucking line in the sand. So you're dealing with somebody who is doing it to themselves. If you're in your own little fucking pity party, oh well. I don't feel bad for you. It's not being an asshole. I literally pull your head out of your ass. Okay? Feminine or masculine. Whether it's the first time you experienced it or the second time. It's probably somebody's third or fourth fucking time. Okay? Because there's all lessons here. And if this is mutual love, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. If you know this scenario, it's like there's got to be quite a bond there. Because if it's telling the masculine to pull the shit together, like someone has the key to your heart. And the feminine's wicked bent out of shape. But like there's something there, obviously, right? That you could probably work through with the Three of Pence. But it takes two people. And right now there's not two people. So if this is like an open-ended situationship, it's time for you guys to make decisions with the freaking reads we have, you know? Don't stay in this shit. It looks like a majority already walked away, but some of you're in the midst of it, you know? Somebody, and it's right back to like somebody really like, I don't know, it's almost like at one point you guys were a match or something. Like, because I don't think it's like somebody that has to have, well, it's somebody who thinks they have to have the upper hand. But again, I mean, this makes me chuckle. Whoever watches tarot and you're always a step ahead of somebody, you already know what's happening. They can't fucking stand it. And it just makes me laugh. It's not me being in a sneaky way or an asshole. It's just, you follow your intuition. You know how to work with tarot. This person can't stand it. That you know what's about to go down before it goes down. It drives them fucking apeshit. Which probably causes the ego too and the fear. So my feminine might want to back off with predicting how somebody's week is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because but that's for them to suck it up, right? That's you're never gonna change. If you're spiritual here, it's never gonna fucking change. You're telepathic, you're intuitive, like you can feel shit coming, like it's not gonna change. So they need to suck it up. You know? They can't stand that you know how they feel, how somebody else feels, they know what's going down. You might not get shit down to a T, but there's a lot you know that you don't say. And I go through that all the time. There's a lot I know that I don't say. But I do say some things, you know what I mean? But I don't know if that holds any significance like in my life, but I'm just saying in general. Sheldon, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want to talk to the freaking world over here, huh? Let me just put him in here because he's getting chilly. What the frig? Freaking Max, man. Spilling shit. I forgot I had water down there. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is kind of like all I'm seeing. You know, it is what it is. I mean, this is natural stuff. This is the way life works. This is the way a human being works and thinks, and it is what it is. Everyone has to push through on their own, you know? But and sometimes it's your lesson to back away because something's out of your hand. You can't, this is like you can't fix something. You can't fix someone. They got to do it themselves. See what I'm saying? But this energy does, hands down, know that you were brought together for a reason. With the star and the high priestess, this masculine is a masculine energy that definitely knows there's a destined reason. I don't know what that's about. This is somebody who knows you're supposed to be in their life. It's a given. So I don't know if that gives them more ego. Like, oh, he or she's not going anywhere, so I can control this. See what I'm saying? It's like, nah, motherfucker, you can't. Not if you're dealing with somebody who's spiritual. You wouldn't allow anyone or anything to control the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. If you know what this read is regarding, I'll throw you one romance angel card for best advice. Because it could be, believe it or not, like work on something or, you know, oh yeah, see, somebody's still holding on to a codependent situation. So that just pulled me right back to the very first read we did. So all these readings kind of have their own message, but they do correlate. You can read them separately, right? But best advice for this scenario. We have retreat. See, like I said, there is a soulmate situation here, but somebody needs to back away because somebody's not doing something because you're giving them leverage. Does that make sense? You do it, how do I explain it? That's why I said I feel like somebody needs to walk away because it's like this person thinks they have the upper hand. So I don't know if you're trying to be friends, if you guys were the friends with benefits situation, like somebody knows. Like I said, someone knows exactly who you are. For that particular message. And this could just be like, it's just time to disconnect from the world. Whether it's walking away, whether it's a message for the masculine, or it's a message for the feminine, or the two of you. Maybe the two of you should get together and go away for the weekend. There's two people here. You know what I mean? Or you need to walk away from a relationship or a marriage because it looks like somebody just got married or is married. You know what I mean? And leave that behind. Let's see if I can get one more. Because I'm not going to say, if you guys want to work on this, great. Everyone has their own shit and needs to work through their own shit, right? But make sure somebody else is working on it with you. This could be the one. You've already met this romantic partner. You see, yeah, see, I'm telling you, somebody, there could be children getting in the way of this situation. Someone could have a family. This Emperor here does have family in the picture. But like I said, I think this gives somebody, I think this makes, and I hate to say it, but I think this makes the masculine think they can get away with the way they think it should go because they feel like it is a destined scenario, which is lousy, and karma will bite someone in the ass for that. Like, that message is so strong. Like, it's almost like somebody knows you're supposed to be in their life. Somebody knows exactly who you are. Welcome in love, meeting the one, the key to someone's heart, right? But somebody's trying to control a situation, and what it's doing is fucking it up big time. And like I said, some of them might have children, and they're letting children stop what they have with someone else. It's sad. Somebody needs to learn their own way here. You know what I mean? Somebody needs to figure this out themselves. You've already probably put enough work into this because the feminine is straight up freaking hurt and disappointed, but moving forward. Or you're about to. Because you're going to realize, regardless of this connection, you know, I don't know, they're going through their shit, but it's like, regardless of the situation, like, I can't continue to stay in this. So it looks like you're retreating, you're backing away from this energy. Whether it's the masculine backing away and realizing ego and fear is getting away, or it's the feminine that knows they need to back away. Even though they know this person's pretty fucking important to them. See what I'm saying? Somebody has the spiritual wisdom and the spiritual understanding to this scenario. And as much as it hurts, you still need to do what you need to do before this could even come together. This person needs to learn this lesson. They still have somebody holding on to them, and they're allowing that other energy to hold on to them. This is like people who don't know how to break up. One of you needs to figure it the fuck out, because it's like it's disgusting. And if you're correlating to all this and you were the other person and you fell in love with this person, you must be so sick to your stomach about this situation. It's just heartbreaking. You know? But it does look like some of you can make it work if someone pulls their shit together, gets over the ego, gets over the fear, lets go of the past, doesn't hold on to fucking, you know, hold on to feeling this loss. Because you're dealing with somebody who purposely held on to you while in another relationship or trying to fix something, and everything came crashing down. And you're dealing with somebody who's having their own fucking pity party. Yeah, they're heartbroken, but it sure is a fucking pity party too. Karma's catching up, and they need to get the fuck over it. You know? I know that might seem harsh, but it just, there's lessons to everything we learn and how we go about things. And if it's not done the right way, shit doesn't get solved. And it looks like this is a situation where somebody straight up needs to walk the fuck away from this. Whether it's the masculine leaving her or it's the feminine that got caught in between, that needs to walk the fuck away. Everybody needs to walk the fuck away. Because the ex-girlfriend or wife's still trying to hold on to. I want a new start. We can make it work. Well, she's looking right at fucking money. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if she's using money as a weapon. It just pulled me to pull on that real quick. Ten of Pence. Bingo. Somebody doesn't want to lose security with the Seven of Swords. So they're lying. I want a new start. There's an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend here that is staying in something for the money. Not the family, the money. And that's why you're going through some tough shit. That's why the Six of Swords are here. This is a lesson for the masculine. I hope the truth comes out because someone's straight up lying. And then we got the Eight of Cups. So, and then the Hermit. Someone's straight up lying. See, there's shady scenarios everywhere. This is an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife, or it's still your wife. This is the feminine that wants the new start. And the masculine's having a really hard time walking away from her and learning the lesson here to move forward because there's somebody else in this person's life, which obviously looked like it was meant to go down that way. It was a catalyst, whether you guys end up together or not. Maybe that's who you're supposed to be with. But this is a very karmic lesson for two people that were in a very karmic situation that are still very codependent on each other. Okay? And they probably fell in love with somebody else. And it does look like they're moving forward. But in the meantime, you know, like I said, you have an ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, or a wife that is like, I want to start something new. I want to rebuild. Well, guess what they want? They just want security. Money. And they're lying about something. If the masculine is lending someone money, like bills, household utilities, something for the children, there's lies and deception behind money. Someone's hiding money, lying about money. Somebody really wants to hold on to somebody for money. See, the masculine, I'm telling you right now, doesn't see it. And that's been in my reads for the last 4 to 6 weeks, that they don't see how malicious an ex-wife is, an ex-girlfriend, or a current wife is. It's the craziest thing how dynamics switched around, because it's usually the men chasing the women, but in this case it's the masculine that really chased this situation, and whoever this is held on for money purposes. Because I'm telling you, if the masculine was piss broke, she wouldn't have held on to anything. I don't think you're dealing with somebody who's materialistic. They could very well make their own money. But there's a lesson here, and it's around money. And there's lies being told. Someone could be hiding money for sure. Let me see what the Seven of Swords is. But somebody, I think, is going to find out because it's heartbroken, right? So, but this is somebody that still kind of has the ability. Like, there's a masculine that won't draw the line with somebody. It's kind of sickening. Yeah, Page of Cups. So lying about how they feel with the Seven of Cups. This other feminine has options, and this feminine, whoever this wife is, ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, is like, I got feelings. I still love you. No, they're lying. They don't care about you. With the Seven of Cups in the world. See what I'm saying? It's a fucked up scenario, guys. This masculine has more than one lesson. This masculine is getting a massive dose of karma. And multiple lessons. It's tough. It's tough, guys. It is what it is, though. You know, this is somebody who obviously just sweeps shit under the rug. And now everything's coming to a head. Which is good. Sucks for them. And sucks for you, too, if you're dealing with this. But it needed to be... It needed to come to a head. See what I'm saying? Like, I feel like... You know how we were talked about the whole aftermath of, like, the towers? This is somebody who had the tower. So, and did nothing. And then was like, okay, I'll choose. But yet still won't go after it. So, now karma is catching up to this person. What's next with this situation? Because she's lying. I want you back. I got feelings. And though she's only coming in as the Princess of Cups with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords. She's purposely keeping somebody trapped. She's purposely interfering. And they don't, the masculine doesn't see it. Or they're going to start to see it. Does the masculine see it? Let's see if the masculine actually sees it. Or they're going to start to. I think the truth's going to come out. Something's going on behind the scenes between two people. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. They're starting to feel it. They're starting to be like, okay, maybe I'm picking up on something. Or if they're starting to pay everything or doing this XYZ, or it's like they're, whoa, that's way too many. Five of Pence was right there. So maybe they will be like, okay, I gotta smarten up here. In the Eight of Pence. So see, no. It's like somebody who's choosing to carry the weight and they're just burying their nose in work. So it doesn't look like they quite see it, unfortunately. There's somebody here who just thinks somebody is like they feel like they owe something to the wife or the ex-wife, and the lesson here is you don't owe fucking jack shit. If you got kids, support your kids, co-parent. If you guys decide to stay friends, go ahead, but it looks like you've been trying for too long because there's no line, there's no boundaries, and it's keeping people hurt, and this energy is purposely interfering because it's right in the middle of this other people's relationship. And we got reminiscent, keepsake, perceptions, but learn from the past. So it's not really telling me that, well, perceptions here. So they might slowly be seeing something. All right, clarity, truth, revolution. All right, so it's only a matter of time before this person probably realizes. I think this energy is going to get caught in a lie. Because they're going to get their clarity. They're going to figure, it looks like they're going to figure it out. So that's good. Because this is somebody who held on. This is two people who held on to each other for a very long time. Possibly 2 years. Or an entire year, because the world was on this cycle. So an entire cycle after there was already a breakup. Like, that's real life, guys. There was people here that held on to each other for over a year when they split. So you did have separation. So maybe these were two people that separated, okay, and thought they could work on it, and in the midst of a separation, they met someone else. But you know how I feel about separation. I've never met anybody that was able to separate and come back together. Maybe separate for years and years and then come back because there was lives in between. You know what I'm saying? This is a very, I hate to say it, but it's a fucked up codependent situation. And this feminine has a way to interfere. And I think the masculine is just figuring that out. But it ruined something that they had with someone else. So maybe there wasn't a third party or an affair, because it looks like there was probably a separation. And then somebody met somebody. Friends with benefits, which would make sense. I don't want a relationship, yada, yada. But then everyone caught feelings, dynamics changed. And now you're dealing with the aftermath. And some are dealing with the aftermath and some are still dealing with the tower. Or the aftermath of the tower, because they didn't handle what needed to be handled. See what I'm saying? Oh, fuck, man. It's all right. Everybody learns at their own time. It is what it is, troops. But don't sit around and wait. Because this type of energy it's not like I'm going to bounce right back. You know what I mean? This is not like bounce back energy. So for those who were dealing with this situation, like I said, somebody needs to retreat from the situation. It's a given. Somebody needs to back away from it and let somebody figure things out on their own terms and possibly on their own time, you know, because they're trying to control a situation and somebody feels like they have the upper hand, and that's not cool at all. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you mañana. I'll see you mañana. Just hang in there. Take care of yourself. Worry about yourself, guys. Honestly. Take care of yourself. In the midst of this, there's so much out of your control. All you can do is focus on yourself. Feel that control within your meditation, your eating habits, or anything that just has to do with you, anything that you can control, your own healing, your own grounding, your own sanity. Fucking take control of it. Because what's happening around you is, for some of you, getting the best of you. And it is tough because there's an energy here that's trying to manifest you. So even if you're trying to cut cords, they're still manifesting you, right? So it's tough, especially if you're telepathic or extremely intuitive. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where you tend to hang on, and that's not what needs to be done right now. I'll pull you an overall message. One overall message. Like best advice for the masculine and best advice for the feminine. So, best advice for the masculine. Best advice for the masculine. You have the Knight of Air and the Page of Earth, okay? So, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. And then you got the Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters and wanting to do something more challenging. So it is something new. It is a page. Could be something you've already been thinking about with the Knight of Air here, because it's an intelligent energy. It's decisive energy. It's tireless energy. It's idealistic energy. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's go after. It's conversations. It's clarity. It's not I made my mind up, but like straight shooter, right? So if you got to talk. You need to work something out, work it out. There's a creative solution here. Because you want something new with the Page of Earth. You are patient. I feel like the masculine can be very dependable, successful. There is something going on possibly with a job, or good news about financial matters is what it says. But this is also saying you want to do something more challenging regarding money. So go study something new. Do something. Take the initiative and do it. And at the bottom of the deck, you have strength, right? So use that inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Forgive. And have compassion. Something just told me apples to oranges. So you have a masculine comparing two women. Or two jobs. And no two people are alike, right? Don't do that. Don't compare apples to oranges, because at the end of the day, they're both fucking fruit, okay? I don't want to get into that because I kind of feel like somebody's doing that the wrong way. I want to try to keep this positive. I just want to clarify the Page of Earth real quick, and then we'll move on to the feminine energy. So, time to be decisive and go after what you want. Whether it's a job, person, place, a thing. It's your best advice. And yeah, you have the Magician. You are ready. You also have the resources you need and the ability to manifest. Life is magical. So this person will end up manifesting something. And like I said, life experience. Okay? Significant life event. A powerful revolution that leads to change. Spread your freaking legs. Spread your wings. I just said spread your legs. My mind is not even in the gutter. What do you think that means? You think that's sexual? Why would a man spread his legs, though? Let's think about this for a minute. Because when I was like, spread your freaking legs, I see masculine legs, okay? My mind is not in the gutter right now. I'm a little embarrassed. And you know me, that shit don't faze me. I don't know what that's regarding. Spread your legs. Because this is spread your wings. There could be something going on with a masculine with their legs. Maybe they need to stretch their legs. Maybe someone's lazy. Maybe it just means get off your fucking legs. Because my mind's not in the gutter. And I did see the masculine's legs. It just sounded dirty. I don't say anything about health here. And you do have a, you know, a life experience, like I said, that links to like the very first read. Somebody wants to manifest something new. This is somebody who's smart. They can manifest. They know how to manifest. It's like a new life, you know. So it does look like, well, this is your best advice. Okay, so this isn't saying it's going to happen. This is like, be decisive, go after it, have patience, manifest what you want, and start your new life. Okay, so I'm going to move to the feminine. I don't know what the leg thing would be. I mean, where it's like, oh, spread your fucking legs. You know what I mean? Like, my mind's really not in the gutter, right? I meant to say spread your wings, but spread your legs. So let's see if I can get, can you tell me anything about the legs? It could have just been like a, what do you call that? Like a fumble, like a something out of my mouth, but I saw legs, right? So maybe it's basically saying get off your fucking ass. You do have the Knight of Water. You're falling in love. Could be a wedding proposal, or you need to balance your emotions. Emotional, romantic, you know, so this is for the masculine. So I think it's just saying, you know, spread your wings. Spirit's more or less saying, like, get fucking moving. You know what I mean? This is somebody who, if it's correlating with everything, it's time to get off your ass and get something fucking moving. The Knight of Water kept coming in for the masculine. You know what I mean? Like, go get it. You know? So, at the end of the day, it's like spread your wings. But I think the message here is get off your fucking ass and get something done. And I hate to say it like that, especially if it has to do with falling in love or meeting somebody new or going towards that other energy. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Get off your legs. That's basically telling me get off your ass, okay? I don't know if you're feeling, I don't know if the universe, you know how sometimes the universe comes in and will lay someone out? I honestly think this is more or less, get off your ass. Get off your ass energy. Because I'm not seeing health. Yeah, 3 of Swords. So this is moping around. This is petty. See what I'm saying with the Hermit? Not doing anything, not expressing. Your body could be going through, the universe could be, what's the word I look for? You know, when the universe, like, will tie you down. What's the word? We all know what it's like. They can make you sick. They can, like, they can lay you out, you know? All of a sudden you accidentally, like, break a leg. No. Not all of a sudden. Spirit wants you to see something. So it has to do with the Three of Swords. So this is the heart, okay? Then with the Hermit is a doctor. And then the Ten of Pence. So this is about your health, guys. With the Eight of Pence. This is all fucking health. So there's something, and you got the Eight of Pence here. So there's something going on with the masculine here in their health. It's almost like Spirit is aging the masculine, or because the masculine have been holding on to something that's been dead and gone for so long, it's aging them. It's stressing them out. It's giving them anxiety. It could physically, it could be blocked blood vessels, your cholesterol. Like, this is straight up the masculine's health, and it could be linked to their legs. Like, what is that? Restless leg syndrome, where it's like your legs hurt because the universe is trying to tell you, look it, I'm gonna lay you the fuck out until you pick up on something. But the doctor's looking at the hat, and the Ten of Pentacles is all about health. So it will get better, but you're in limbo. So this is a masculine's health, and it has to do with their emotional well-being. I think Spirit is laying someone out, or is about to. If this person doesn't get off their ass and start moving their legs, like moving forward, the universe is going to lay this fucking person out. Pentacles all about health and tarot. And the Hermit's the doctor or a therapist or a nutrition expert. You know what I'm saying? So it is about this person's health. I really, honestly, truly feel like spread your wings is not good enough. Spread your legs. And I think it's more like get off your ass. Stretch your legs. You might be dealing with somebody right now who's having leg issues. I don't think you need to go to the doctor. I don't think anyone's going to have a heart attack here. I think this is just stress. It does look like the universe is going to lay... What's going on here with the Three of Swords? It just looks like the universe is going to lay the masculine out because they're not doing what needs to get done. This could be a whole bunch of fucking karmic, emotional shit, too. The Knight of Pence. Yeah, it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Not doing jack shit, holding themselves back. With the Page of Swords, just watching. So yeah, this is the universe. I will tell you, men, if you're watching, whether you're in masculine energy or feminine energy, universe is going to lay you out. It's so funny. It's not funny, but this is how good my intuition is. I was around somebody like last week or something, and the foot was hurting. It wasn't even their legs. It was like their foot or their back or something. And I was like, oh, the universe is going to lay you out. And we were laughing. He's like, what's that mean? And I'm like, well, because you're not doing shit you need to be done. And he just like laughed, right? Because he thinks my shit's so taboo. So I think this is basically like get out of the pity party. Like whatever you're doing right now, it's affecting your health. Whatever you're keeping yourself in, it's affecting your health. Spirit's basically telling the masculine, get off your fucking ass right now and go after what you want, especially if you're falling in love or there's a new love opportunity. All right, so basically, if you don't get off your ass and start doing something, Spirit's going to lay you out. They're going to make sure that you go through an emotional upheaval. Like it is what it is. The universe will make sure that you feel it. And if you're going to continuously slow down the process, you're fucked. So, what's the universe trying to say? Besides, get off your ass. Someone's just holding on to pain, too. You got the 8 of Wands. That's fast movement. Like, let's go. Communicate. Get going. It's all about movement. 7 of Pence. See what I'm saying? This energy is just waiting. They're not doing anything. The 8 of Pence, that's your best advice. Like, what's the universe doing? Let's go. They're pushing you. 8 of Pence is swift. It's the energy's moving. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stop doing this. Like, let's go. So, there's that. Let's go with best advice for the feminine. Best advice for the feminine. If anybody goes and watches this at the end, can someone timestamp this? Because this is kind of like the 4th read. I will mark it at 186 and try to look back from there. But best advice for the feminine. But we have 2 different collectives of feminine right now. I want the feminine that has the priorities straight. Or just kind of like healing, trying to ground yourself, doing the right thing. 6 of Cups, memories of your history and childhood. There's something you need to recognize with something or someone from your past. Here's your best advice. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the Dreamer, which is the Fool. Take a leap of faith. There's going to be an unexpected opportunity coming your way. And some of you, it is dealing with this person, if they're from your past, or a person or a situation from your past is coming back around to my feminine. And it's up to you on whether or not you're going to take a leap of faith with this situation. Yeah, you're going to have a choice to make underneath that. You got to make a decision here when this person comes back. But this is your best advice. So Spirit is telling you to take a leap of faith. There is an unexpected opportunity coming your way from my feminine. Could be within the next 6 days. Okay, and it could be linked to this person or somebody straight up from your past. Like I said, remember I said something in the very beginning. I feel like some of you are having dreams, or it's pictures are popping up on your social media, memories. That person might come back. It might not even be who you think it is. It might not even be this person. This could be somebody that came before this person that you thought that I was reading. See what I'm saying? Others of you, don't let your past history or mistakes or memories from childhood or history restrain you either. But I think I already saw that you picked up on that lesson. So I think this is a person. And there's going to be a new opportunity, and Spirit's saying, take a leap of faith. I will just see what this 6 of water is, this 6 of cups. Yeah, the Lovers and the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus. But this is saying, you know, maybe you're a commitment phobe and you don't want to get a commitment phobe. You don't want a commitment. Or with the Hierophant, this could be a lesson, or you could be dealing with somebody who's extremely traditional, conditioned. They're telling you to move forward with somebody from your past. I don't know who that is for you, but it's your best advice. But don't disregard anything that I said in any of these previous readings. Because right now, it is a shit show. And until there is teamwork and cooperation and effort, and you don't even consider. You got to be smart here. Again, I could be reading your scenario and say you think this is Max, but next thing you know, here comes Fred. But you thought this was Max. But I guarantee you went through the same shit with Fred that you went through with Max. because you was meant for you to pick up on a lesson. So some of you repeated this with another man. So if Fred comes back, Fred might be a person, and the spirit saying you have an unexpected opportunity, take a leap of faith. Or it could be Max. Or this could straight up be a childhood friend that hit you up on social media. Or it could be somebody from a past job that you worked with this person 16 years ago and you bump into them and, oh my God, is that you? You know what I'm saying? Because that could be a boss. It could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be a past lover per se. It's just somebody from your past. Chances are they're going to become a lover. And Spirit saying take a leap of faith. Or it's the person that I just read. All right, y'all. I love you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. And my mom just texted me there's lasagna noodles upstairs. I always eat the leftover lasagna noodles. It's like my favorite. Even since I was a little kid, I would always steal the lasagna noodles. Like half cooked. Like al dente. You know what I mean? She just texted me. She's like, I got lasagna noodles with a smiley face. Because last time she made lasagna, I'm like, there's no freaking noodles? There's no leftover noodles? It's like my favorite snack. I love pasta plain. So I'm going to go snag those. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, know where you stand. If you're depressed, you pull yourself out of it. Don't sit in a pity party. It will drag you down. Okay? So, there's something new around the corner. Take a leap of faith. Work on yourself, no matter who you are in this situation. It's the only way to find happiness. It's the only way to find calm. I feel like a majority of my women figured it out, but something still hurts. There's something, a situation from the past that still hurts. Purge, feel it, cry, let it out, accept it, move forward. You gotta worry about you. Okay? Just worry about you. I will tell you, if there was a health issue, right after the Hermit, if somebody's being secluded or spirits purposely knocking you down, the Ten of Pentacles is right around the corner, okay? So it's a matter of that masculine energy picking up on something and feeling their emotions versus sweeping them under the rug. It is what it is. Somebody had a very tough lesson here that just continuously kept repeating the same fucking pattern, and they didn't even see it. And for the last year or two, there's a group that has been holding on to pain and hope and maybes and what ifs. I hate to say it, it's hard, it sucks. I did that for a whole year with my catalyst. Maybe, what if, you know what I mean, guys? It's the worst situation one can be in, because I guarantee for the last year or two, you've been extremely depressed and no energy, and again, you chose to let somebody else's energy put you in that situation, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and pity you guys for that, because you chose it. You allowed somebody else's energy to keep you down instead of taking control of your own well-being, your own mental and emotional stability, sanity. And I hate to really sound harsh for those who are feeling it, But until you start loving yourself and realize what's best for you, this situation will not move forward. And it looks like the masculine's getting a nice heavy dose. But regarding the feminine too, you're feeling it too. It's almost like you don't want to cry. You don't want to let it out, because I don't even think it has anything to do with strength. It's just like you're over it. You want your peace. You don't want chaos, you know. But if you do happen to cry or get upset, just let it out. Purge. Just let it out. You know? And then it will probably be extremely healing. So I love you guys. That was a really funny, what would you call it, like a blooper? But look at the message we got from it. You know what I mean? I mean, if I saw a girl's legs open, my mind probably would have went to the gutter for sure. Like, ooh-wee, you know? But, what a funny way to get a message out. Or to pick up on a new story of what's happening. Because the masculine for real is being laid out right now. You know, they need to pick up on something. And the more they avoid it, I guarantee you there's probably going to be a masculine too that's going to stop missing work, or they'll catch the flu, or break a bone. I'm telling you. Because what the universe would do in this situation will take away work and have you focus on something else, whether it's a new job, a new career path, or a person, or where your mental and emotional stability lies, because that's what spirit does. And plenty of us that have been on this route have experienced that. You're dealing with somebody, I think, that puts everything into work and doesn't follow a spiritual path, right? So they would have no idea. Like I said, like how I blindly said to that person last week, Spirit's laying you out. They were like, huh? I'm like, don't worry about it. Because I really didn't think that was happening. I literally I said it just like spread your legs. It just came out just like that, just as easy. You know what I mean? Like, well, I keep digging myself in the hole. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it just came out like no big deal. Like, oh, Spirit's about to lay you out. And that's what's going to happen. So they could take away work could slow down. I didn't see the tower. I don't see anyone necessarily getting fired per se. I think this is more of what's happening. You're holding on to pain and you're holding on to the past and you're not moving forward, and it's straight up affecting your health. And it's linked to your emotions. It's linked to your gut, your soul. And until a masculine picks up on that, their health might be in poor condition. But it does look like with the 10 of Pence, okay, that it will get better. But it might get worse before it gets better. Actually, the 10 of Pence, that's getting worse. The Ace of Pence would be getting better when it comes to health. Tell me about the 10 of Pence. Tell me about the 10 of Pence. Somebody could be going to a doctor, but that was like, get off your ass, stop moving. It wasn't, I think it's just little things. I don't think it's anything massive. You know what I mean? You have the Hierophant. The 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is same thing. Get off your fucking legs. Pick a new path. So don't worry about the health. It's not going to cause a major concern. What it's doing is damaging someone's soul and mental stability. And until this person can choose that direction, because here's the thing. They chose, but they're not going towards it. That's the problem. Yeah. See? With the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. You got to leave a situation and you got to move. So, I don't see anything major when it comes to the health. It's just basically, it's probably going to get a little worse before it gets better. It could be depression. It could be restless leg syndrome. It could be, you know, you feel like you're having a heart attack, but you're really having an anxiety attack, because that's happened to me like 10 years ago. It was the scariest thing. I thought something was going on with my heart, and come to find out, you know, the doctors had to convince me that it was anxiety because I was losing feeling. I was like, did I just have a stroke? Like, what's going on? It was straight up like a panic attack anxiety. And I thought it was like a stroke or a heart attack. And then, you know, like I said, it was 10 years ago. So when I hear people have the same exact situation and symptoms, I'm like, isn't that mind-blowing? It's crazy what anxiety can do to a body. So this is just basically, like I said, this person needs to get off their feet and stop moving. Like with the Eight of Wands again, like, let's go. Like, you have to get moving. But again, I'm not, it is what it is. You guys choose to hold on for as long as you do. It is what it is, okay? It's just time to get out of it. It's time to step out of it. And this seems like the masculine is struggling, so the universe is going to pull strings in a whole nother direction right now, you know, for this person to realize, because it's laying them out, but this person needs to realize it's linked to their emotions and their mental sanity, okay? So they're gonna figure it out. It looks like they're gonna. All right, y'all. I'll see you mañana. I love you too. I gotta go get me some lasagna noodles.